Welcome to the Crimeycade. I'm the Max Served Crime Fighter back after a couple weeks. Things had a real busy weekend last weekend, and here we are. And 1 week is T20. Last weekend it was all about the Missouri Game Con, so let's get to it. We should have a let me share. Where's the screen? Share screen. So as you notice in the top right hand corner, the StreamYard logo is not there anymore. So I have went ahead and subscribed to StreamYard. They had a sale, and the rate for subscription was about the same as a competitor. It was about the rate they used to have it at. And then they drastically raised the prices, which to the chagrin of many, to which people were looking for alternatives, and so was I. I was considering EM or EU MMX. Gosh, I can't even say it. EMUX or something. Another competitor that was similar to StreamYard. But they made an offer I couldn't refuse. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to StreamYard for at least 1 year and see how it goes. So let's get the news in. Well, last week, 2 weeks ago, actually, and this is not updating. Let me remove that. Put that up there. End stage. There we go. Wonder why that didn't switch. That was strange. Anyway, we just got joined by another guest, so we'll do the introductions in a moment. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, we had Blade Wars competitors Matthew Nasha and Lionel Cantu. They were talking about the upcoming Bloody Wars tournaments, and I was able to do Marvel vs. Capcom, and well, it didn't go the way I wanted to, but we'll get to that in a bit. And last weekend, yes, Missouri Game Con 9 is in the books. I took stuff up there or down there to sell. I made a decent amount of money. They made it worth going to. Next year will be the 10th anniversary or the 10th Missouri Game Con. Well, what will they do for next year? There's a lot of ideas that have been proposed, and I have been joined by the real star of the show, this guy. Yes. Cody has joined me because, he has to be the real star of the show. That's how he is. Anyway. Yeah, orange, all right. A ginger, and a very obnoxious one. Anyway. So yeah, Missouri Game Con down in St. Louis, and I should be back next year. We'll see what happens for year 10. 2 weeks ago, also, I made a trip up to the Headless Horseman for the first time, and that's where the Blade Wars Marvel vs. Capcom tournament was. Gosh, he's taking over the desk as usual. This goofball. By the way, now he's in front of the camera. You know what? Should I chase him off? Anyway, we'll just proceed. He's exploring. I do have something to say about the desk in a moment, but let me get through this first. Headless Horseman, I made a trip up there for the first time, and there's a lot of games. There hasn't been a whole lot of scores put in, so I went and laid waste to 22 different games. 22 scores were set. He's gonna get. It's done. He's got to go. Yeah, you can come up here later, boy. Anyway, Cody has to go for a bit at least until I get all the guests on. So, 22 scores I've set at the Headless Horseman, and some of them have been taken already. Some of them were taken the same weekend. So, the idea was set all these scores, and then that would motivate my rivals to go up there and visit the Headless Horseman and start taking some of these scores down. And that's already started. There's already been scores that in this list that have been taken down, and get more gamers up there. The more, the merrier. Galvin Ghost has a ton of players, but some of the area arcades also needs a little bit of love. And I'm almost 100 followers on my Facebook page. I just need two. Alison Deerwell has joined us. Oh, he'll be back. Trust me. He'll be back. Yes. Anyway, two more followers. Then I unlock something on my Facebook page that I can do, like stream this show on it besides Twitch. Now, this was a bit of a surprise. As you heard months ago, the One-Up Arcade in Australia was closing down and auctioning off or selling off their games. But then we run across this announcement. One-Up Retro Arcade is switching back on Friday the 1st, 2025. That's tomorrow. That's actually, well, in Australia, that's today. In Australia, they've reopened. So, congratulations to One-Up Arcade Australia on coming back. They have reopened kind of on a smaller scale. So, I guess Arcade Wars will still be a thing going forward. And this little bit of news, which has been getting a lot of attention. Are we having a Gamergate number 3? You probably heard that a bunch of games got pulled from Steam and itch.io because it had adult content, and that was under pressure. That was due to the lobbying of an Australian feminist group was telling credit card companies to pressure these two gaming distribution sites to pull that content, also known as a collective shout, quote unquote, of Karen's and Alyssa's. And gamers all over the world are pretty mad about this. They've been calling Visa and MasterCard, demanding that they reverse this, allow payment processing to occur, even if it's offensive content, because, we have the right to consume what we want to consume, as long as it's legal, of course. But, it's a little more complicated than this, because now there's you probably also have heard about the so-called Online Safety Act for kids, and now that some places are telling us we have to produce our government ID to use services like Spotify or YouTube. And that is going over like a lead balloon. This has gotten to the point, and these are laws that have been passed in the United Kingdom and Australia, but if you have an international service, it does affect us, because if it's censored in one country, they got to do it to everybody. And it's gotten to a point, the heat from this is so bad that the White House has warned the United Kingdom, back as of today, not to threaten U.S. free speech. This is still a developing story. A lot of commentary channels are covering this, so there's more to come. And I encourage everybody to check out the information that is going on this. All right, in about a month, wow, gosh, 4 weeks, Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, back at the Headless Horseman Arcade on the 23rd, 3 p.m. Yeah, this is a weekend of activity here. Third Strike at the Headless Horseman. The interim title will be on the line because, both Blade Wars tournament titles have changed hands. The youngest player ever has won the Intercontinental title at the Headless Horseman. In fact, he was telling everybody he was airing, but he wasn't that good. He was pulling a fast one. He was playing everybody. And then once he got in front of the cabinet and head to head with somebody, he was crushing people left and right. Yes. Grade schooler. And he just demolished everybody. Incredible. As for the Bloody Wars heavyweight title, a New Yorker came in and defeated Matthew Nasha and Norbert Vale and took the Bloody Wars championship. Yes, another newcomer comes in, surprises everybody, and takes the belt back to New York. A newcomer. So Josh Pitts will be talking about this. Yeah, it's literally in the Big Apple. Yes, absolutely. It's literally in the Big Apple right now. So, oh, wow. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But we'll see if the New Yorker comes back. But I know for a fact the youngster will be at the Headless Horseman to defend the interim championship. So, I will not be able to go to either one of these. I'm going to be tied up with filming again that weekend. It's a double header of wrestling. And they're both outdoor festival shows. Anyway. And T20, August 8th through the 10th. Register now at the Calvin Ghost Reproductions. It's a $50 entry. Will get you into the arcade for 3 days besides the tournament. Cash prizes are on the line. Previous years, there's a championship belt. $500 for first place, $200 for second, $100 for third. I believe that's still going to be the case this year. So, yes, you should have picked it up. Yeah, you better go pick it. You better go back there and pick it up. Anyway, this is what we're talking about tonight. The Galloping Ghost T20 tournament. And we got a lineup of guests here tonight. So let's introduce everybody one at a time. Introducing first our returning guests. Oh gosh, we had somebody in here and now she's gone. I hope she comes back. I better send her a message real quick. Anyway, introducing first. We have him on the record longest amount of time on this pod. A couple times. And things have changed. But he's going to be back in the T20 tournament yet again. Welcome in, King Cam Blackman.
I'm back. And
Yes.
and casually throwing in as many cat emotes as I can. And other random emotes.
Somebody popped in here and could not stay. We are bringing everyone. So how are you doing?
I'm all right. I mean, I think time is gradually flying by and it's very scary. T20 is literally next week. Like, I didn't think for one moment that we'd get here, but here we are. It's next week. So but yes, to those who remember, hello in the stream chat. I see Allison, I see Pancreas, Cy Crusher, I hope I said
Sis Crusher, which
Sis
is a
Crusher?
familiar face.
Thank you. But yes, hello to all of you guys. I marked this as appearance number 4 on the Crimeycade. So
well, maybe it's
yeah.
4. I think it's more than that.
I think. Well, oh, really?
I mean, you've had to appear to a couple of roundtables.
I think this is. I think maybe
I think it's number 5.
Oh, you think it's 5?
Yes.
Okay. I think 5 is a suitable number. But yes.
I mean, I've had you for 3 podcasts solo.
Well, I mean, community loves me.
All right. Let me introduce this. So, our next guest is kind of a surprise to everybody because, it's kind of late at night for her. And she may not be able to stay long because I want her to get some rest because the time difference. But welcome in, Tracey Gleave.
Oh, Tracey.
Hi. I had a few technical things. My laptop camera wasn't working, so I had to find me webcam.
What time is it over there? I think it's 6 hours ahead, so it's got to be 4 a.m.
Nearly 20 past 2.
Oh, it's 20 past 2 o'clock. Okay.
The night's still young.
Well, the sun's gonna be up in 3 hours. But thanks for waking up to come in. I don't know how much, but yeah, don't stay up too late.
Stream chat's popping off for Tracey over here.
Yes. Introducing next another first timer on the pod. Well, a first timer on our podcast.
Oh.
He's participated in past Bloody Wars tournaments. He's also participated in T20. Steamed Hams, Ed Palenik.
Ed.
Welcome in.
What up, kids?
Thank you for joining us. And we'll get, you've been to T20 how many years so far?
I think I've done like 5. The only one that I actually missed, I think, was 21, I want to say, because I just had like a lot of things happen in my life where I'm like, yeah, I need to take a break.
I know a lot of people miss 20 for obvious reasons, but
yeah.
Norbert Vale is in the chat. He says, I'm just here for Steven to call out some people. Well, maybe. I might call somebody out. Who knows?
Where them who knows? Where are those who knows emotes?
I don't know.
I always tend to do these appearances when I realize I haven't shaved in like 4 days.
I had to shave before. Yeah, I shaved before I started this pod. So
I figure I'm off the next 2 days. Why bother?
There you go. So am I following up that who knows emotes? Thank you, Crusher, for doing that.
All right, coming in next, another returning guest, and he just moved to the area up there, so you're gonna be seeing him a lot more at the Galvin Ghost Arcade. And I've encouraged him since he's up there to chase down that Gamer of the Year title. Take advantage of him being close instead of having to commute 200 miles every time because, that's a lot of driving. Take it from somebody who knows, and he knows very well. Claudio Copello.
Oh, we got Claudio.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man, look at that brand new crib. Look at all the furniture. Look at all the
man.
Man, look at that. Living the lifestyle.
This is just for 1 year. I just need this for 1 year, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can get a property somewhere.
Man,
but
you have any furniture?
Just a mattress in the bedroom.
Like a couch and a TV at least.
This chair is fine. I didn't bring too many things since I was only gonna be here for a year. Then once I do that, I'm gonna get like my desktops, all my consoles. That's what's gonna happen. I didn't want to.
Well, you might as well have some items up there because
Yeah.
How much time are you gonna be up there and versus down in Chatham?
Yeah. Well, I gotta still look at my dad sometimes. Like he's up there in age, so it's like I have to I gotta be the parent sometimes.
All right.
If you know what I mean.
Right.
But like, I'll still visit him from time to time. I mean, I still have a lot of my stuff there for now, so I may spend time there.
All right. Guest number 6.
We got more?
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Who else?
I have room for 10 now because I've subscribed. I have room for 10 on screen.
Wow.
Says
We're
there are
really gonna
6
fill up this
people in
whole
the
room with
studio.
10 people, are we?
I don't know if anybody else I've invited comes in who hasn't
my God.
really done this before. We'll see.
All right. Well, who's
Here
guest
is
7?
Our 6th participant. Oh, he wants to come in. All right. If we'll see, Norbert, but you better behave yourself because coming in is a former Gamer of the Year and the Gamer of the Decade and the 6-pack
Oh.
Jimbo Slice.
Jimbo Slice.
Slice man.
You still want
All
to
right.
come in, Norbert?
Peace. No hostility. How's everybody doing? How there, Tracey? How's there, King? How's there, Steve Hams? How's there, Claudio? How's everyone? Look, I'm an old man. I don't want hostility. Peace, love, arcade gaming. And Tracey, I'm glad to see you. Like I said, when we were in London, the hard gaming, make arcades great again. We were with Mark and Adam. That's exactly what we said. And I don't want any hostility or bad vibes or karma. They're not really bad. You get the point.
Well,
I just want.
everybody's got to be cordial and behave themselves. So,
Yeah,
I'm
like
the
I said,
moderator.
I don't want any bad vibes because I'm through with
All
that.
right. Let me bring so one other person wanted to come in, so I'm sending him a
I was gonna say,
message.
do we have more?
I gotta send him a message because he has me blocked on Facebook. He needs to unblock me on Facebook, but all he has to do is just put me on mute, and then he doesn't have to see my content, but we'd still be Facebook friends. That's all he has to do. Then everything will be fine. Anyway, I sent him a link on Discord, so you better check his Discord link. All right. So welcome everyone. I guess we'll start it out.
It's like such a full house in here.
Yeah, it's a full house in here. It's been a long time since I've had this many people at once, so looks like he's ready to come in.
For a full house, I get to be Uncle Joey.
We'll see how this works. Introducing now.
I'm old.
All right, introducing the former 4-time Bloody Wars champion. He's hopping mad because somebody from New York came in and took the title. So, welcome in, Norbert Vale. How are we doing?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not mad that AOE practically won the tournament. I'm pissed that he had to use a glitch to beat me, and JP just let him get away with it.
That was wild. I was there. That was wild. A glitch in Killer Instinct.
I did mention he could.
KI is a full blown glitch fest.
Still random. I'm just saying.
They didn't fix it in later revisions of the game?
The one that Galloping Ghost has is 1.4, which is like the very busted one. There is a final version which is 1.5.
So they just need to update the ROMs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Doc, if you're listening, update the ROMs to Killer Instincts where it won't be as buggy and somebody wanted to see Cody again. Allison wanted to see Cody. Here he is. Say hello.
There it is.
Troublemaker.
Hello. Meow.
He'll take over this table and run the show in a moment. So anyway,
he's in charge.
Gosh, where should we start? So everybody, I guess we'll go around the room. Your thoughts about T20 in general. We'll start with King Cam Blackman. You can say whatever you want about T20 because
So what are we gonna talk about? Like experiences of past tournaments, or like what? Like what to expect for this year's tournament?
Yeah, you've had some theories.
I do, and one of them is how the tournament is going to be going forward, especially since there's been a huge ongoing pattern with the game selections.
Mm-hmm.
Doc has been very, very like confident and vigilant on the picks for these last couple of T20 tournaments.
Yeah.
And I do believe that now, since number one, I don't know if there's any more after this Vault series going to be possibly starting after the tournament and the anniversary, whatever. I personally do think that T20 is going to be the only place where you can play games from the vaults in that tournament going forward. And again, this is a speculation and a guess. It's not really 100% true, but it's just going off of what has happened the last couple of years. And it really, I think it does one thing. It does make the tournament way more unpredictable because no one knows what to expect when you go into the productions office and you sign up and he does the live stream doing all the game reveals. I think T20 is definitely set to be, in my opinion, I think Vault Series Part 2 every August because he's got over 300 games or more, probably even more now in the vault.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to use that as an advantage, I think personally, to showcase more games.
Yeah.
So he used to say that in the past. He's like, oh, you got to come to T20. It's the only time you're going to be able to play this stuff. And we're going to, we don't know if it's going to go on the floor or not. But I think this year it's officially validated because, again, there's no more space. And we're going into a new era of Monday Mystery where stuff is not staying. So that's one of the big things. The other thing is Zurst. So Zurst has won nine times?
9 out of 10. I'm
Yeah,
the only
and
one who's won any other T20.
And this is potentially going to be year 10 if he shows up. But
Maybe.
I think Doc does not, question mark doesn't want that to happen again. So I think there's a potential different switch in the system. So I think this is also going to be the year where I'm pretty sure, even though we have not heard anything yet, I think there's going to be a different switch in the system of how the tournament's going to go down. And I know he's going to be doing more different stuff because there was no side tournament this year. That was already a start of the changes. So if that doesn't prove to you that he's changing stuff, like keep paying attention to that because people think he's not doing anything. Like that's where people are wrong. He's always doing something behind the scenes. It just does not show vocally until a moment where we least expect it. And that's what makes him a good business person. Like he really gets you when you're not looking or paying attention. So I think he's definitely knowing that, yes, Zurst is competing, but I think he really does. I feel like he really does want to make it fair for everybody. To give somebody else a chance to like sneak in the rankings with Zurst. So, as far as all that goes, I would like to talk about what games could possibly go in, but I'll probably, if that'll say that for another moment, I want to let somebody else take a turn, but
we got to cycle through everybody because I want to give Tracey and her time because it's late for her. Although I don't know when she ever sleeps. And certainly her sleep schedule will be very disrupted because Tracey's coming back to America. So Tracey,
intensity coming back to the US.
And the other thing is you won't be the only lady in the tournament this year. There will be, I've been told, another lady will be entering the tournament, possibly a third. But
that's great.
Give me your thoughts about your upcoming trip back to America and doing this tournament again.
Well, I'm in it for the fun of it, and I'm coming back on Wednesday. I'm coming back on Wednesday this next week, and I'm getting excited.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to fly across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
That's always exciting. I'm afraid to fly, by the way.
Your scary border guards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can probably smell fear in me.
Once you get here, we'll all give you a big hug, but don't crush us.
Oh, I'll try not
don't crush our
to.
don't crush our bones like you did like how many years ago?
2 years ago.
Your bear hugs are too strong.
Yes. Yeah, she's as strong as an ox. Call her the Crusher. Lady Crusher.
They all come out there looking like used tubes of toothpaste.
Yeah.
Can we see that happen live?
It could happen, yes. Or live to tape. Who knows?
Just see like eyes coming out of heads and all that.
Oh, actually, it was live to tape because Blade Wars tournament, it did happen. You did put the squeeze on me at a Blade Wars tournament, so yeah, it has happened. But anyway.
How does it feel? How does it feel? Literally, that. Yeah, was this the same question you're gonna ask her? Because I was about to. Yeah, like how does it feel now? How does it feel? This is the first time you've been back in like a while.
It's 2 years ago I last came.
And you were here a month, and you went all the way down to Texas and back.
That was in 2022. Yeah. I went for a weekend in Texas for an event.
Yeah, we did talk about it on when you were on the solo pod. But how long are you going to be here this year?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Is it just Galvin Ghost you're coming to, or do you plan to visit some other sites during the 3 weeks?
Well, Headless Horseman wants me to come over there, so I'll find a way. Hopefully, a combination of train and Uber, which is how I got to Underground Retrocade.
Yeah.
Just wanted to go down there and play Joust, right?
Well, I want to stick an all nines on the machine just for the heck of it.
There's a lot of low scores at that
Have
arcade.
Joust at Headless Horseman?
They do.
Okay.
They
Have a Joust. They have a Robotron.
Okay.
They have the classics. The Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong True Packs. Go
over
ahead.
700,000 on Robotron now recently.
By Catherine, yes.
Yes. Well,
I watched her do it.
She's better than me at Robotron. I'm a Williams fan, but she beats me at Robotron.
Now that would be something. See you go head to head with her, Catherine at Robotron.
Well, let's see how good she is at Defender.
Yeah. Defender is tough. Now I will say, I did break 600K my last visit. Catherine play, on Robotron. I had been stuck. I could get over 400K a few times, but I couldn't get over the 5. My challenge card needs me to break 6 to complete the challenge. So my last visit to Goblin Ghost, after watching Catherine play, was enough to inspire me to get across the finish line and break 600K and cross that challenge off. Thank goodness.
I think my best is around about 560 something.
Now, I did have a little bit of luck. Those 5,000 point bonuses rescuing humans on the board. Which, those doggone enemies that spew. Oh gosh, I don't even remember what those robots that fire those daggum shrunken at me. It looks like shrunken, but that's always a pain. And then the doggone those tanks and all these bouncing balls.
Crazy game.
Yes, and overwhelms you too.
Oof.
Yeah, we also have to get together and write up a description for your eventual trading card because you should get one.
Wow.
I still need to get one for myself.
Yeah, we gotta get that. Yeah, 200 words or less. You gotta write up a 200 words or less description.
Just for the
and
Walter
then-
Day cards?
Yes, and take a promo pic somewhere, either in front of a green screen, in front of a wall, or in front of your favorite game. Tracey would have to be in front of the joust.
Yeah,
I guess
decent.
stick me to any front of a fighting game then. Any fighting game cabinet.
There you go.
I'm a button basher on fighting games.
Well, maybe you're a button basher. Well, funny you say that. The music we're playing was from Thunder Blaster. That might be up your alley. If you're button mashing, well, that game requires button mashing to power your ship up. So you might want to give that one a whirl.
Well, I do struggle for any length of time, constantly bashing at
All right.
speed.
All right.
Like,
All right. So I'll introduce our next guest, Ed Palenik. Welcome in.
Another one?
How's it going?
He's here. I
I've
haven't
been
given him-
here.
Yes, I know. I want to give him his turn.
Scared me.
His turn. Gosh. So Ed, yes, you've been at this a few times. What are your thoughts on this upcoming T20?
It's looking like it's going to be fun. I mean, I mostly play for fun and you just, get out of the house for a little bit because all I really do is work and go home and, work and
Sounds
go
like
home.
me.
Yeah. I eventually have to step outside and see the big angry glowy ball in the sky.
Angry glowy
Like the kind in
ball.
Mario 3 that likes to chase you.
Yeah, that
The
bastard.
Mario
And you've seen how fat and out of shape I am. That's like, crap, I'm dead.
I feel
Not
you.
one angry son.
I feel you.
Yeah. I'm just like, I've become more of an indoor kid in the last couple of years. I used to like going outside all the time. Now it's, I like it inside. I have to deal with the public at work.
Well, yeah, that and the
I
outdoor
feel you.
air is not all that great right now.
I breathe worse.
I've been smoke in the air, but apparently it's like gonna be really bad this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
And unfortunate because it's cooled down outside and we've been running the AC for the last couple of weeks due to the extreme heat and humidity.
Yeah, I had
Been
to
awful.
swim to work.
Swim.
Yeah, it was that humid.
So you had
It's a
flooding?
long swim.
Did you
Well,
have flooding?
No, just that humid. I mean, it was real bad by me for a little bit, but I didn't get flooded. But let me put it this way: the rain was so bad, we had water cascading out of a light fixture at work because a hole developed in the roof.
Oh, lovely.
I'm sitting in the break room having a cup of coffee, and I'm like, I can hear it on the ceiling. Wait a minute, that's not. Oh,
You're
wow.
like, that's not. That's not.
I've experienced that situation one time. Somebody in a hotel, the water overflowed something, and then it started coming through a light fixture in the bathroom.
no.
Which
Something similar like that happened at my job too, to the point they had to send everyone home. That and plus the power went out.
Oh,
Yeah, we were trying to get them to send us home, and the best part was it was raining cats and dogs the whole 9 yards. People are still coming in. They're like, "Are you guys open?" Well, you see the lights on in here, right? And we're still here. Yeah. Are you open?
Read the sign.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I have people all the time. They'll come knocking on our door 20 minutes after we close. Are you guys open? As I'm opening the door to walk out and leave. out of my uniform. It's like, what do you think? But that's why I game, because as my wife used to say back, when I didn't need a seance to talk to her. A virtual killing spree is better than a real one.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
most definitely.
So she always encouraged me. She's like, "Yeah, get on the Xbox Brawl." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get that. Go blow things up." Cool.
He doesn't miss working retail. Yep.
I'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
All
That's
right.
the sad part. I don't even work retail. I work for a plasma
I'll hide
donation
him for a
company.
moment. I'll hide him for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Our Jimbo Slice will bring you in at this point. Unmute your mic if I can get. Mine's not
there we go.
responding. There you go.
Well,
So
Claudio
you-
is here before me.
Say again.
Claudio is here before me. Wanted to go to him.
I'll get to him.
Okay.
Where's
That'll be
Vale?
all right. Vale had to step away for a moment.
Yeah.
Where's
he'll be back.
Vale?
Norbert had to
He'll
take
be
care of
right
something.
back. He'll be right back. He said he had to step away. Anyway, Jimbo Slice.
Yeah, but wait.
So-
Again, I'm not hostile towards him.
No,
Not
you didn't
anymore.
do anything.
There's
You
an
just had
empty chair. That's
to- There's
why.
an empty chair.
Pay attention, Jimbo.
Okay, thank God.
He's
God.
fine.
Oh, happy man.
Yeah, there you go,
Calm
Claudio.
down.
Yeah, more empty
And Claudio-
chairs.
And
Step
Claudio
away.
just jump scares up like, ah!
Anyway, Jimbo. So my question
Yeah.
to you: you have done T20 in the past. You have stated you're not going to do T20 this year. You also had a few
Well,
other
okay,
things
you
you
know-
wanted to say about it. So I'm going to
Well,
give you your
okay, you know-
opportunity.
Go on. You were
Go ahead.
saying?
You were
Well,
not going to do.
when I was in the United Kingdom with Tracey, when I met her at the Hard Gaming, now, it would have been different, but I don't think this would have happened. If Tracey would have got Mark Sergey and Pearson to come to T20, there would have been a chance I would have been to T20. But I don't think that, I don't know. That would have been hard. Just saying. That would have been hard. But from these tournaments, I've been. Hope Norbert comes back.
He'll come back. Don't
He'll be
worry.
back. No, he
I hope he's around. Surely, I did
It's an
say
empty
he coached
chair.
the Chicago Bears.
Unless you want to look
There's
at Bowser,
literally
I guess
just
we'll leave it up
an
there
chair.
so you can look at Bowser. There you go. So he'll be back.
We can get Bowser's thoughts.
Peaches.
I don't want to be an evil guy anymore.
Well, Bowser,
Jimbo, I'm
Bowser's
sure he's
kinda
fine.
funny.
He just, he lives with Michelle, so his wife. So they gotta
Just
he's got to be a
saying.
responsible husband.
I'm just
Responsible,
saying,
what's that?
So,
What was? Go ahead.
I'm not a mean guy anymore. Here's the thing. I am all right. T20. I guess last T20. The last time I did T20 was back in 2021 when I had 50.
Okay.
And after that, I was so bushwhacked and tired and worn out. These turns take a toll on me. And, well, I need to say this. Well, I'm at the point. This is all good. This is all good. I mean, I've had my ups and downs. I'm sure I haven't been there every Monday. And I need to say this to all my friends here.
Mhm.
Now,
Yes.
on the competitive side, I might have lost my edge, which is not good or bad. And I've adapted to a lot of games, even fighting. There was one time they played a game called Rabbit. I temporarily had top scorer. Crazy.
BT Dubs, it's turned back on now.
It's crazy.
Yes, Rabbit is back on.
They did
working
fix it.
again.
I
And
never
his score's
thought
been set.
I had dumb luck in a briefly had a top score in a fighting game until
Right.
until crazy.
Yes.
I just had dumb luck getting top score when it came out. Dumb
Well,
luck.
you also had the
That's
top
a-
score on Street Fighter 2 EX.
You had that as
That
well.
was
Yeah, I was
dumb
gonna
luck.
say.
That was dumb luck.
Okay.
Dumb luck.
You always were the one that said, what was it you always said when I always
You're on mute.
was this old
Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Street Fighter EX2.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say when I got muted, but no, that's the one I think
You were
were
away
about.
from your
Still
chair.
That was a good score, by the way.
Yes.
That was still a good score for your
Thank
for
you,
someone who's
thank
played for the
you.
first time around.
Thank you. I'm beginning to. I gotta say this. If I were a T20, Norbert, you would annihilate me. It's the truth. You would annihilate me. I would just do dumb luck and then.
Don't worry about. I would not worry
What was
about it.
that?
I was at work that day that it was put on the floor. I was at work.
Okay, but back to what I was saying. Before I try and make this long and boring, not boring, but okay. Now, I will say this: if this comes, my guess is he'll probably blow everything again. You never know with him. That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
And
Oh my God.
full surprises. And I have nothing against top scorers, whether against it or not these days. I mean, like Matt Walters once said to me, no score is safe.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. And I don't mind if my scores went down more. They went down. I tried the best I can. That's all I could do. And right now, I will say on the anniversary, I might have to take my game. Not my game. My what do I want to say? I want to take a new path in arcade gaming. I'm not leaving the Galactic Ghost. I have a lifetime membership there.
Yeah.
If anyone thinks I'm leaving, no. NOE.
Well, Claudio just got one of those too, and I don't think he's going anywhere.
No,
I have a lifetime membership.
There's a reason I came back here. I want to be at the Goblin Ghost more often. Like that was why I applied
It was a yearly or lifetime.
Lifetime.
Yeah. I got my lifetime back in 2018. I was grandfathered into pinball back then. And back then it was 3K.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was different then. But, okay. Now, I might stay there long because my mom's tablet's running out of juice, but I'll say this. I'll say. Now, I might have on the anniversary, I might speak out for my coworkers and member friends in Lifetime Athletic. And I have OCD issues. I think that they want me to trade a business pact with Galvin Ghost and Lifetime Athletic Burridge. Actually, today's my anniversary, Lifetime Athletic, 18 years. Amazing. It was great. But, it's blessed to have so many friends at work. Even at the arcade, but, well, like I said,
Uh-oh.
No, Mike's cut
Cut
out.
out.
I think it might cut out.
Try again.
I have to say that
Yeah,
again.
your mic
was
is
muted.
off.
Your mic's off.
Go on.
Oh,
Get that.
or he hit the mute button. You might.
I'm trying to unmute him and it's not responding. Darn it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Can't unmute. Oh, their mic is not connected.
Yeah, Mike got
That's
disconnected.
why.
Jimbo, check your mic. It might be disconnected.
Yeah, it's disconnected.
Let me. You want me to swing
Well,
it?
we'll move on. We'll see if he gets his thing back.
Who's
Yeah,
next?
it's still. Exit out and come back in, and see if that does it. All right, we'll let him figure it out. Claudio, hold up. We'll take it to you next. Gosh, your thoughts on T20?
Yeah.
So far,
I don't know. I mean, I usually expect Doc's going to bring some surprises. I think after every T20, I think he's brought so many games. You've already hit over 1,000 plus. Like, it kind of comes to thought, like, what are these going to be? These T20 games are we going to have? We're going to have some more versus Nintendo games. Are we going to see cave shmups that we haven't seen yet, or is it going to be, or is he just going to pull something random? Like, I don't know.
there's a lot of Universal games. Obviously, the Nintendo Versus games, because the arcade version seems to have more than the home console version.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some really old games.
Yeah.
My gosh, it's like Lord BBH showcases games that we've never heard of every week on his stream.
Yeah.
Push to reject.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's some in that lineup I'd like to see come out that, not everything's great. What do you got, Brandon?
I got to vote on what game you should pull.
Okay.
Duck Hunt.
No,
I'm just kidding. No.
I think we spent most of the time trying to shoot the dadgum dog.
I played that on the NES.
The game they would have to pull out that would be T20 worthy would be versus Gumshoe.
Oh,
Never heard of that one.
Oh yeah,
That's hard.
I wanted Gumshoe so bad as a kid, and I never got my hands on it.
I have the cart, but I'm not any good at it. Basically, have to shoot your character to make him jump. Looks like Jimbo may be back in, and
what is it?
Jimbo is coming back.
He's coming back in.
Gumshoe.
Versus Gumshoe. It's kind of like
I got to.
You can't play it like Mario, but it's kind of like your side-scrolling shooter. You're shooting at your character as well as the enemies on the screen. Looks like he's back and reconnected, so I will bring him back in. Okay, Jimbo, go ahead and finish your thought before the technical trouble. You were talking about you were at Lifetime Fitness, and then after that you were saying,
I hate technology.
Do you want to go back to the rotary phone and the manual typewriter?
That would be
really
great.
I want to take the DeLorean.
You want to take the DeLorean, okay, and go back to the 80s?
Take it out like Tesla.
Or not the Tesla.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Well, anyway.
Okay. Here we go. That's athletic, by the way. Sorry to correct you. How Josh does his Bloody Wars. I think I need to take it to a new level. Not with Bloody Wars, but just to play something like that. I have done so much in tournaments and many other things. I mean, it's not been always movies. I have adapted to a lot of games and genres throughout my 15 years in the Ghost. I might make a small speech on the anniversary, like it or not. It's all good. But, well, and
more trouble? You're good. Keep going.
Well, I just hope that Dr. Tommy can help me out because actually I can't get our distinguished general manager. She wants to help out, but I got to speak on behalf of my member friends and coworkers. It's not going to be very easy, but I don't know. I mean, I have lots of ideas, but I love my second home Legend Athletic, my third home Galloping Ghost, but for all that to happen, I don't know. It's like like I said, I have passion for my career and the Ghost, but to move another direction with arcade gaming, besides scoring and other stuff, that's not going to be a simple thing to do. For someone like me that has done almost everything for 40 years, I've missed out on the fun. Really. And King, as I always said, I need to get back into the fun of things. I need to. For all these years, sometimes I acted like an idiot, a jerk, but I'm through with that. I know there have been times I actually bashed some people. I'm through with that. When the Super Bowl ended, I even said Norbert could coach the Chicago Bears better than anybody. I really meant that. It's the truth. And Josh, you're better. Thank you. Really. I just need to end all this hostility. Because we live in a crazy world.
Here's a question
And
for
I
you,
don't want to
actually.
be a
I have a quick question for you, actually. You talk about you entered in like so many tournaments. Will we ever actually see you in a Bloody Wars?
I don't think he can handle it.
Dude,
Well,
I couldn't handle a T20 and I tried. Okay. And I went last year.
Well, if I may interject on this one to follow that up. Josh and Bloody Wars have grown in the last while. This taking a prime example of me visiting this past week when we went for Killer Instinct. Like, he's been improving quite a bit. And yes, the amount of competition grows, but it balances. But it's not as crazy as T20 is with 20 games in a building and you're like planning a strategy on each thing. This is just one game.
Hey,
one thing. So
Plus, you got 21 hours. You got to plan it out.
Yes. So, but Bloody Wars is like, it's just one game. That's it. I think it's like way less intense than T20.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, Brandon, speaking of Bloody Wars, remember?
Yeah.
Remember that.
I know. the one week I don't stream. The one week I don't stream. The one week I take a break.
I have to give you crap every now and again, but you know me.
To answer Norbert question, I would be annihilated. I just use dumb luck. Those combos are just crazy.
Look,
that's how I think. That's like how most of us play. Like, it is dumb luck. Like, I don't expect to win, but I'm like,
but she comes in, she has fun. That's kind of like the whole point of Bloody Wars is, just go in, have fun.
It's just not any term from now on. But Steve, you want to say something?
The only game I see you kind of hanging with everybody else is Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting.
Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting Championship Edition Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Yeah.
That's what they've turned into, pretty much.
I don't understand why the Ghost just had the original Street Fighter 2.
Vanilla? That is a good question. Considering there's like 4 different versions of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, there's only 3 versions.
Yeah, you can only have...
I'm sorry, 5. 5 different versions.
There's how many? Yeah, and a bunch of bootleg editions too, and that's
you got thousands of
unauthorized hacks.
But there's like, I think 5 official Street Fighter 2 games.
Yeah. And one not too long ago came out, the final challengers. Just like
but that one also did not have an arcade release. That was just a Switch exclusive, which I have, by the way.
Yeah,
as part of my wedding present. But
yeah, the final challengers. Really, we mean it this time.
What is that?
Let me
Switch 2. Switch 2.
Oh, the Nintendo Switch 2.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm not interested
What
in it.
game was that?
We couldn't see
It
it.
was Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life. See, I just get digital games, not physical.
Okay.
Norbert, did you say you weren't a fan
I'm
of the
not.
Switch 2?
I don't care for the Switch 2
That's
because
fine.
technically speaking, and one thing I hate about it is if you somehow mod the system in any way, shape, or form, Nintendo can brick your system.
I didn't
So
hear about
it's
that.
something- Like
That's
if
true.
something,
Oh,
if something
I've
were to
talked
break and you
about it.
repair it.
Mhm.
They consider that modding, and they can brick your system.
Yeah, I don't like that at
I
all,
hate
and
that.
that's
Mm.
ridiculous.
That's like one of the main reasons I haven't bothered to get a Switch 2. Because that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm forever keeping my OG. It ain't
Same.
going
I got
nowhere.
two
The
of
last
them.
Nintendo system I got, and he'll be back in a second. The last Nintendo system I got was the 3DS.
Also, we're
That
gonna
was
talk
it.
about. Are we gonna talk about how Jimbo just froze?
Oh, I
Yeah,
just saw
yeah,
that.
his screen's froze. Oh, yeah, he dropped out.
Well,
Oh
he
wait,
said,
his screen froze? Oh,
Yeah.
well, he said his tablet
Froze.
was running out of juice, so
Yeah.
it probably just finally ran out.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's move on to Claudio because we haven't given him much attention yet.
Nah.
So, Claudio, your thoughts on this upcoming T20?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I usually go into T20 and just kind of wing it. I don't ever expect to win it. It's because it's like, yeah, Xerxes, Liming, and Pearl, they're incredible. I think to you just told me like to encourage me to push for Game of the Year. Like, man, I think the first time I was at the Ghost was like 2021, and I think the first time I came to the Galpin Ghost, I just wanted to come in, just casual play, just play some games, have fun, and then I think Pete Hahn and Waffles kind of noticed me in some ways. I think I put a score in Space Zap and Crazy Taxi, and then I was like, man, I think those are the only two games I'm ever going to put any scores in. And then all of a sudden just kept putting more and more scores. And
Back.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah.
He's coming back in. So.
Okay. And then this last Saturday, I finally broke the Samurai Aces and the Cal 50 score, which the Samurai Aces took me like over maybe a month plus to do. And
Cal 50 is a risk breaker.
Waffles. I kept asking for a camera and kept asking for another battery because I was really trying to grind that game. And then I just looked at a playthrough on YouTube and I was like, oh, just use the green ship because the bomb is so much easier. And then just by doing that, I think the last Saturday I came in, I just did it in like under 10 minutes. It was like, wow, it was not that hard, huh? And
I injured my thumb on Cal 50.
Yeah, that
Cal 50.
That thing is crazy.
That was when it was in T20. Was like the game that everybody's like, okay, I'm just putting a score on just to qualify, and we're not going to touch it.
Yeah. I think that was my mindset too. Just put a score and be done with it because the score would disappear as soon as you lose all your lives, and it was kind of hard to try to get a picture of it.
I ended up putting this phone right in front of where the score display is and recorded. That's how I did it.
I forgot to do that last Saturday because I even had a camera on it, but I guess the picture was seen very bright by the camera, and so Waffles wasn't quite able to get. I think I put in 116K, but the picture I took was 106K. And so, but they only took that score because apparently it wasn't clear enough for the camera to pull it. So that, oh well, whatever. It's no big deal. I figured out if you swap your hands, do the very beginning with your right hand, and then you kind of swap it towards the middle. You can kind of ease the tension a little bit.
I'm gonna wear a glove the next. If I ever have to play that again, I'm gonna wear a glove.
And there's some spots that you can just kind of camp and just do nothing for a bit. You can probably just sit there for a bit since there's no time limit. So you can just kind of chill for a bit if you got to rest. So I did that a little bit.
Yeah, stick needs some work done to it.
Yeah. Oh,
Jimbo
Jimbo's
Slice
got
has
something.
something. What do you got?
I apologize. My tech is going crazy. My batteries are low. My mom's tablet. Unfortunately, I have to shut it off because this tech's going crazy. I will say this: thank you for inviting me. All you have been great. Now I will say this: it is, and unfortunately, it won't be the T20. I wish it could be at all these tournaments, but I pray that hopefully my motive and my goals, if they work out right, I pray they do. And just hope for the best. I love the ghost person for life. Love you all as friends. And God bless you.
Of course, Jimbo.
Tracy said something. I don't know.
Love
What?
you too, Jimbo. I'm sure everyone else does.
Yeah.
I'm glad I saw you in that kingdom. You get a huge bear hug then. I really meant that. When I was out here gaming, now, oh Lord. Too bad I couldn't bring Mark and Madam here. But no, you understand. Mark Starkey is the owner of the Heart of Gaming. I'm going to start by it. Adam Pearson, if you don't know that gentleman, he's amazing.
One day, if I ever go out to the UK, hopefully I'll get to meet him if I ever get to travel.
Well, maybe he'll make it over here. Who knows?
Or they come over here. Yeah, that too.
Adam Pearson, I told him we got this special for him. Okay, with that being said, will my new, let's hope so, for the better, but it's okay. I'm not going anywhere. But God bless you all. Peace, love, and party on.
Yeah.
Of course, Jimbo.
See you at the Ghost, Jimbo.
You better. I was gonna say
Take care.
You better be there when you come down there. Tracy.
I'll be at the anniversary. I might have a little speech.
Oh, I have a speech too. Trust me, and I'll probably be the last one speaking because there probably won't be there because it's the middle of the week.
I will say this too. I'm not going to say predict who's going to be Gamer of the Year, but I will say this. To get that title, it's going to take an arm and a leg and a brain.
Sure,
okay.
We'll see.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, Jim.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right.
Take care, Jimbo.
See you, Jimbo.
Thank you.
Hasta la vista.
So
Hi.
said an arm and a leg.
Arm, a leg.
Are
your
you talking
firstborn
about
at
a bribe?
sacrifice.
Well, you need an arm to work the joystick. You need a leg to push the gas pedal.
It's some sort of a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Emergency call ambulance was the top. Claudio got the top score on that at T20. And that befuddled a lot of people, including myself. So why I could not score very much on it.
It was like
I just enjoyed when they put it out for Monday Mystery, and I decided I'm going to do realism mode, which
drive.
Which
was
on
just
my challenge card too, and it's like I had to get so many points. The only reason I got it is because I crossed the finish line with 0 seconds, and that's apparently a big bonus.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
secret.
that's kind of the secret with the ambulances. Get to that finish line with nothing left, like we run.
Clear.
No, I've literally had that. I had one night where we had to give a guy this medication called Adenocard, and basically what it's for this one heart rhythm that really goes like wacky, and you give it to them, and it essentially it pulls an IT on it. It stops it and restarts it and puts it back in the normal rhythm. But the dude reconverted right before we left the scene. We're like, crap. So we get more because this stuff is like very difficult to push. We get more. We fly to the hospital. He reconverts back to that rhythm. Like as we're walking in, and I look at my partner. My partner says, "It's their problem now. Here you go."
They're just like that.
Wow.
or just like you may have somebody have to give Narcan just enough to get them awake, and then you have some jerks who will take the other half, slam it in, give them to the hospital, so they puke all over the hospital versus the ambulance. And I'm like, dude, as much as I don't want to clean it up, that's a dick move.
I will relay a story. My mom and stepfather were worked in cardiopulmonary. They were at a dance and they ended up having to give CPR to somebody who had a heart attack and he didn't make it, unfortunately, sadly.
Yeah,
It was kind of a mess.
CPR has a low, surprisingly low rate of success.
Yeah. And he was not doing well, but he was not wanting to take care of himself either. So what tragedy. Anyway. Norbert, I don't know if I got to you fully
Not
on
yet.
the question, so go ahead.
Not yet.
On T20.
I mean, my only experience with T20 was when I made my debut last year, but I only went for 2 days.
That was your official debut, so you had not participated in any prior tournaments.
None prior to last year.
So what did you think? What? So doing it for the first time, you came out of it.
I came in 13th, which was lucky. That's Michelle's lucky number.
But coming out of it,
but
what were you thinking? Like, how are you feeling? How are you thinking? Was it like, did you enjoy yourself? Did you think you wanted to go back?
For the 2 days that I was there, it was good because at least I get to actually kind of relax. Because my main thought was I wasn't going to be. I knew I wasn't going to win, let alone break top 10. But I just wanted to go in because first off, the experience of being at a T20. Because how many do we have so far? 11, 12?
This will be the 11th annual.
The 11th annual. So this was my first time coming, and it's good because you get to work on your own. Like, yeah, you sort of have a time limit, but at the same time, you don't have to really rush into playing the games, whatnot. Just go at your own pace.
How many were in tournament last year? I believe 18.
I think it was like 18.
Sure.
I think it was definitely 18. 100%.
How many this
agree.
year? Don't know.
Yeah,
I certainly posted it around, so we'll see if anybody.
Yeah, like as far as this year goes, due to schedule conflicts, I will not be able to go this year. Okay. So because my job fucking hates me at the moment, but that's another conversation for another day.
From what I hear, the feeling's mutual, but
jeez.
Could always phone in sick. Don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence.
Sweetheart, I am the definition of bad influence, okay? I am the definition. Ask my wife. I like just a few minutes ago when I said I'd be right back, I had to take an edible. That's how bad it was at my job. So if you see me zoned out in the next 30 minutes, you'll know why.
What do you think I'm doing?
I am behind on sleep too, and the cats are not helping.
Gotcha. But for the time that, like I said, for the time that I'll be there, that I was there last year, like I said, it was great. Cool talking with people, meeting new people, etc. Like I said, it was a good experience all around. Like I said, as much as I would have liked to do it this year, like I said, I don't think I'll be able to. But at least the good news is, hopefully I'll land another job by next year. But that's, again, another rant, another day.
Valid.
But yeah, nah. That's all I really have to say. Mine's short and sweet because of my one and only entries this last year. But there you go.
All right, King Cam. So you wanted to do predictions. I'm going to give you predictions that were sent to me by one Jim Patzer.
Oh,
Jim Patzer couldn't be here, but he wanted to couldn't be here on the stream tonight. But he had something.
I know he had that one injury with his leg that prevented him to coming to the NFL Blitz tournament.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for him lately. I believe he made it out. I believe he came out for the Midwest Gaming, but it was kind of touch and go for him.
I wonder if he'll show up to the Power Stone tournament in August.
Maybe. It's
I
a maybe.
don't know. I don't know. But Patzer had some main tournament predictions guesses, and I will go ahead and read these out.
Okay.
All right, let's hear him.
The Namco game Alien Sector / Baraduke or Barbaduke.
Oh, Baraduke. Oh, man.
Do we
Forgot
have
about
one?
that
I don't think we
one.
do. Beastie Feasty, also known as the Glob.
Wait, say that one again?
Beastie Feasty, aka the Glob.
Beastie. I'm actually
I know what
typing
game
this
that
in
is.
Google right now to
It is a
get a name.
Everyone
platformer.
Google it.
It runs on Pac-Man hardware, so that's an old one. The Glob,
So-
you're running up and down elevators.
So what is it? Beastie?
Beastie Feasty, aka, or look up the Glob.
The Glob?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see the Glob. Namco, right?
No, that was the other
Question.
one. Out here,
That's you.
I've kind of had this at the ready. Stop screen. I
Fine.
got
I'm just looking at it for myself too, just to get a visual. So you said it was, so it's the Glob? Let's see.
the Glob.
Arcade game, the Glob. Let's
I
see.
mean, I'll
what
get
I
it up
get.
on this. So the other, the next one here. You know what? Here we go. I can
So what I found as Steven is preparing to pull, pretty much what I found is the marquee has like a some kind of blue character on it.
Yep. A
Oh
blue
yeah,
character.
it looks exactly like that.
Yes. Beastie Feasty, I believe, is an alternate name for it, or maybe another version. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is a game that's not hit the floor yet, but this is kind of obscure, or at least, well, I don't know if
Interesting.
obscure. I've seen it a number of times, but I haven't seen it around here lately. Back in the day, I did.
That
All right, then go ahead.
it runs on Pac-Man hardware.
Yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
Well, it says up top, Pac-Man hardware. So
This could be a very high chance because if I know, I feel like one of the things that Doc likes about a lot of the games is I feel like it's I feel like possibly it's animation and visual because
Yeah.
like take for example Snapjack.
Mm-hmm.
Like Snapjack's a high definition of that, and I feel like this could possibly make the tournament. This might make the tournament, but again, it is all again the speculation. But I think that like visually how that looks. And again, it doesn't look like it's a high scoring game because it looks like as I'm looking and seeing the play, it looks like there's not much points for just completing, like not just like getting all the stuff.
Right.
But I think just completing a level, you'll get like what looks like I'm seeing like an extra 1,000, 2,000 points for completion.
It's basically
So-
run up the elevator, collect the items, and then just try to survive and not get caught.
Yeah, and it's very simple too. And T20, one of the things T20 does do a lot is that Doc does is games that are not too crazy over the top, like simple thing. Like some of them are very simple.
Mhm.
And I think the tournament would not be complete without one. So I think that could be a very possible chance.
Yep, definitely
Not a long game. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, it probably with this concept, it probably does look like it would take too long. Baraduke. What was it? Baraduke?
Here, I'll throw that. I'll get that one up here.
Baraduke. I forgot how to say that game. Baraduke. That's a hard name to pronounce.
Baraduke.
Barmaduke.
That's by
Baraduke, I
Namco.
believe. That was the Namco shmup, I believe.
Oh yes, this is in Pac-Man's Pixel Blast.
Yes, it is. This is one of the Pixel Blast games. This is yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
It
this.
pretty much reminds me of like what is it called? Not really Section Z, but like
yeah,
it kind of is. because,
kind of,
like,
sorta, but not really.
yeah, it's a little bit more different than Section Z. So if anybody here who has played Section Z before, this is this is like I guess like Namco's equivalent to Section Z. Which
Yeah, and the main character.
I think I
Kissy.
may have played this on MAME.
A couple. If you have MAME, definitely this was a very common thread on MAME too, because yeah, you wouldn't probably not. Well, I wouldn't say not remember Section Z, but if you played this, then you'll also remember this and Section Z, because literally all it is like you just need to like shoot these aliens, and then like passageways open up, you get paths and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I have.
Very low scoring game.
Yeah.
So.
I'd like to see Rompers enter the tournament, but I don't think they have it. Motos is another game on that Pixel Blast.
I feel like I don't want to confirm that there's going to be a lot of Namco, but a lot of the games that Doc has put out has like been mostly nothing but Universal or he's put out Universal stuff. He's put out what's some other stuff? It's like
Namco,
Universal or you got Able Corp. We've had Taito. There has not been a lot of Namco games in Monday Mystery except for Boxy Boy, which has been the only switchback.
Dragon Buster, or wherever the heck that dragon game,
and Dragon Buster. Those have been the only ones so far out of the blue. But everything else has been either like a Taito game or like some kind of Taito game or Universal. But I also think like this year would be the year, and again, call me crazy. Thank you. Anyway,
that shit nuts.
What'd you say, Ed?
That shit nuts.
Thank you.
Yes, I would love to see this there.
That was on his list.
Was this on Jim's list?
Yep.
This game is awesome.
Ed, didn't you bring this up to me one time? Or was this another game?
I brought this up to you because funny story. So years ago, like my family, when I was a kid, we used to go to Wisconsin Dells. And we would always stay at this one hotel, and they had like, in the pool area, they had like a small arcade. And the one year I find this game and I'm like, this looks pretty fun. So what few quarters I got, of course, went towards this game. And I never saw it ever again. And I always talked about it. Nobody believed me. And then I happened to find it on Antstream Arcade. And I'm like, oh, we're going back to this. It's a fun game.
This would be a good, I don't know if I told you that Doc would contend this in, because I think I feel like also one of the things he really likes is like anything that is like with like Japanese like ghosts and spirit. Well, not ghosts and spirits. But like this game has like that visual concept of stuff like that Doc would pretty much be a fan of. So I feel like this game maybe could also make it. This is a huge maybe, just because of how
this game sure gives off a lot of Double Dragon vibes.
Yeah, and I know Doc
it's techno. It's a Technos game.
Oh, Technos made it. Okay, well that explains why the Double Dragon vibes then. But okay.
Doc usually is a fan of like anything involving Double Dragon, as long as it's not Double Dragon 3. Anyway, but
well, considering he did take that game off the floor.
When it core memories, oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Pancreas said childhood. What was it?
When it hit the childhood memory,
childhood core memory. Yeah. So this could be another good contender too. So I could see it. So that's
I'm gonna go play this when I get off of here.
Yes.
Norbert will give it a shot.
Oh, he's Norbert's gotta go.
All right, he'll be right back.
Anyway, my top pick, even though Pearl said Pearl has said this game was not a good pick to put in, I personally think Tower of Druaga should make it into the tournament.
Wow. Jeez. Boy,
hear me out. This is my hear me out though. This is literally my hear me out. Think about it though. Everything else is flown out there. I'm just saying, like, and he knows I've been asking for it. Well, look what happened to my buddy Jay Lacatz. Like, look what happened to Lacatz. Like, Lacatz was talking to Doc about Maximum Force a long time ago.
Yeah.
And look what happened. Maximum Force showed up in T20. Did it not?
Yeah, and the other thing is, he's talking about running out of space. I'm surprised they can get the Area 51 maximum force combo machine instead of the separate ones.
I don't think you can come.
No. They released Area 51 and Maximum Force in one cabinet.
Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah.
For space saving purposes, they should have done. They probably would have been better off if they went that route, because they would have saved themselves a spot for another game.
Well, if Doc picks up one on a sale somewhere, or if somebody gifts him one, I will say this because I feel like the arcade industry just gives him gifts as games. I think personally, if he finds one, I feel like that could be another 2-in-1 opportunity for them. But it all depends.
Well, you wouldn't even have to do a 2-1. Wouldn't have to. It was an official release. 2-in-1 was an official release instead of having to do a switcher.
Well, well, I don't know if that game runs on Switch or not, but Casey said, yeah, hopefully if he gets it.
It's on the same motherboard.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good, Norbert.
But here's...
Actually, where's... what's that?
This is a Pete Hahn game, Cloudmaster. That was also on Patzer's list.
Oh, this looks interesting. Okay. What a shmup.
It is
okay, I think I may have played this one on MAME.
This is a shmup? It's pretty much a shmup, isn't it?
Yes, and it's also a Pete Hahn game. Because this is his video. By the way, Pete Hahn ought to enter T20. I mean, how long has he been? He's been a mainstay of Galloping Ghost for so many years as an employee. But now he works for, I guess, NetherRealm Studios as a playtester or debugger or whatever his role is. I think he should enter T20. And it's like every year he seems to show up right when T20 is over. But I want to see him compete against the Zers, compete against an Andrew, compete against a Tibbetts, all them guys. I'd like to see it.
That little section where I know this is I'm not on with Pihan, but I just wanted to point out the section where the fighter went into the doors. That kind of gave me vibes of what's that game?
That samurai game?
Huh?
That Namco samurai game?
No, not Pistol Diamo Nobuta, not that. There's another
Namco game, by the way.
Ordyne, and it's kind of like the same thing as, not the same thing as this, but yeah. So when you go into that door, you go into a little shop. Ordyne has that same concept where you have to buy a weapon upgrade. So that literally reminded me of that.
Yeah,
just a bit. I do love the random bowls of ramen that are coming your way though.
Yeah.
I do love that. That's pretty funny.
As an enemy.
I do love that.
Yeah, all that sodium will get you.
I never thought I'd be attacked by my favorite food. Let's just be real. But I do like that. Hopefully that'll also be seen. But yeah, Tower of Jiraga should potentially show up. It potentially. Pearl said it wasn't a good choice though. Pearl said it wasn't a good choice because of how the game is. But him and I have talked back and forth about it. Cosmo Gang the Puzzle.
That was another suggestion.
Basically, was this one also Patzer?
Yes. And you know what this reminds you of?
To a puzzle game.
You know what game this is in America?
Tetris.
No. Pack Attack.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I see it because every time you place down that orb, it goes through the alien. Oh, and there's that other mechanic, the 100. Every time you get a block, it'll do like 100. You know, I don't think there's actual official hardware of it, but I'm surprised that Doc hasn't found Pack Attack. But I don't think there's an actual arcade.
I don't believe there's an actual arcade version of Pack Attack, but
that would be really cool if he does get that. That'd be really cool.
If there is one, I haven't seen one.
Doc would actually really impress me if he actually found one, because that'd be very obscure. But But yeah, no, Cosmo Gang the puzzle would be also interesting. This one was also Patzer.
Yes.
This one I think would also be interesting. Especially since I know a lot of people, especially Andrew. I think one of Andrew's kryptonite is puzzle games. So I don't know if anybody else has kryptonite against puzzle games, but
he has kryptonite Monday Mystery, and then 4 days later he's gonna get the record.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Basically.
Shocker.
That last Monday Mystery game was hurting my head just watching it.
Boxy
What was
Boy?
it? 'Cause
Yeah,
I didn't get
Boxy
a chance to see it.
It was called Shove It, also known as Buxy Boy.
I'll have to look at it because when Monday we were working so much that we closed at 6 and I didn't get out of there till 8 till the last donor left. So by the time I got home, I didn't want to watch anything.
Watching people play it, seeing it, so many people befuddled by it, I ended up on the spur of the moment streamed that. Turned my stream on and downloaded and then started attacking the levels because I thought, this game isn't that hard. How are you getting? And these are very simple levels. How are you getting befuddled by this?
Hey, first and foremost, here's my excuse. I didn't have no food in my system, and the brain was at an off mode. So when I got to that third level, I'm like, oh wait, never mind.
I mean,
and then Doc made me play that really hard level that had like 200 steps over plus, and then that made my brain really shut down because I'm over here like, what is this?
I mean, it took me a while to figure out some of these levels, yes, but
I'm surprised Boxy Boy. I'm surprised that game. Well, actually, I think that would have been a bad idea because they would have had to probably set certain rules to Boxy Boy. If Boxy Boy was in T20, they would have probably had to set very specific rules because that game is very long. So,
well, yeah, but I don't know. Well, if Tricky Doc shows up in the tournament, they will have to set up rules for it because I've watched a playthrough. I hope Doc's not watching because I don't want him to get ideas on because I'm.
Well, you'll know he'll watch. Oh, you'll know he'll just watch this probably like the next day.
I've watched a playthrough of Tricky Doc, and somebody can run up the score easily on the first level. That's the thing, and because there's no time limit.
Yeah,
well,
there's not.
There are some spots you can definitely take advantage of it, but I feel like Waffles will probably check for that and be like, yeah, you can't do this or whatever.
But they haven't put out a rule. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's because nobody has done it yet. Also, I believe the screen on Tricky Doc right now is a little teared. So I think I think you can still play it, but the top of the screen is a little torn. So I think they have it off temporarily, ? But they might be still, I don't know. But nobody hasn't submitted most scoring in it yet, but I think Jeff has the top number.
Tony DeRose has the top number.
Or no, Tony DeRose, my bad. I keep forgetting somebody put TDR in the thing, and I keep thinking that's one of those fake inputted scores that's not real. So I'm like,
of course, but person. I mean the top score was only like 70,000, and when it was unveiled, I kept playing until I broke 70,000. Or at least got the high score for the day. Because it would bug me that much.
I wonder if this year we'll have another driver.
Oh, you want to drive? Well, let me go through the remainder of the list. Because funny you mentioned driver, because on the list also is Crazy Taxi High Roller.
That's what I've been bringing up a lot. And I will say right now, Crazy Taxi High Roller, I have already practiced it months ago on PC.
Wait, is this the sequel to the first?
So there's Crazy Taxi that's been on the arcade. There's the stand-up, the sit-down, and then the Dreamcast version. Crazy Taxi 2 only came out on the Dreamcast. There was no arcade cabinet for it. And then there's Crazy Taxi High Roller, which came out on the Xbox. It came out. It's also on the arcade cabinet, stand-up. Arcadian McLean, Illinois had it, but then they took it away because I guess it wasn't working. And then there's the PC version of it, but the PC version was only released in Japan and Europe. It was not released in North America. But it's really easy to get the PC version. You can go through archive.org, grab the CD image, and then there's a really cool widescreen patch for it. And it also works with the Xbox controller, so it plays pretty nice.
Is it animated the same way as the OG one?
Not exactly. So it's kind of like the graphics are more polished. So in Crazy Taxi High Roller, they basically give you the 3 tracks. So West Coast, which is basically a recreation of the first Crazy Taxi. There's Small Apple, which is the Crazy Taxi 2, and then Glitter Oasis, which is basically the new Crazy Taxi 3. The graphics are a little more polished. Now in the PC version, like some of the places to go are not exactly like the arcade. Like I think some of the places are different. Like they just named it differently, and I guess the name of the place is different, but the gameplay is basically the same. And yeah, you can basically in this game, it's really less to do with who you pick up, and it's more to do with how long can you last in this game. So I've done Glitter Oasis on the PC version with the Xbox controller, and I would say my best run so far is $152,000, and it was a 2.5 hour run.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah. And so these are the 4 characters in Crazy Taxi 3 that you can pick.
Oh,
so they all drive differently. So the Crazy Taxi 2 has their own drivers. Crazy Taxi 1 has the same drivers. If you play the whole Crazy Box and beat it, you can basically play any character. So there's about you can jump.
So wait, oh god, hydraulics.
Yeah.
I know.
Wait a minute. So the intro played the OG cast, but here we're seeing.
Yeah, these are the Crazy Taxi 3 characters.
Oh.
So the Crazy Taxi 2 has its own characters, just like the Dreamcast version. When you play Small Apple or Small Apple, you'll be able to play the Crazy Taxi 2 characters. If you pick West Coast, you get to pick between the Crazy Taxi 1 characters, and then these are the Crazy Taxi 3 characters.
Oh, okay. Now I see.
And if you do the Crazy Box, if you complete all the mini games in that on the console or PC version, you can basically play any character.
I've seen speaking of Crazy Box, I have seen the speed runs of Crazy Box. It's so funny.
Yeah,
they're so good.
Waffles was explaining to me how do you warp, and apparently, like you may have seen the videos in the Crazy. There's like a warp trick that you can just like if you bounce your car enough, you could basically teleport to like the upper level of the parking garage. It's hilarious.
Oh my god!
Oh gosh! Wow!
Well,
exploit.
Yeah, and there's the arcade cabinet of Crazy Taxi, and even the console version. Like if you just crash straight into the wall, you could basically lift yourself up and try to pick somebody, but that's technically not allowed.
That'd be hilarious. But I'm pretty sure if this was in T20, they would probably doing test plays and they would look for that. And then they'd be like, you can't do that.
How you gonna enforce it unless you're watching?
Yeah. But
we're not recording video of this.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But like I don't imagine this would be in T20 just for the fact that putting up a really good score can be at least 1, 2 at least a couple hours to put a really good score.
Well, if anybody puts up a really good score, I mean, they're not going to play 2 hours to beat it.
Can we talk about? Oh my god! The video I was watching the video of the gameplay. This guy just like bonked right into that tree as doing a jump, and I'm like, oh
yeah. It's you could basically jump out of the mountain and you can get like maybe a 15-20 combo because you're like in the air for so long.
Whoa!
Yeah, you jumped the cliff right there.
Yeah.
That was a really good jump. That was a really even with the video. That was a good jump. Okay. And Jim put this one on his
That's
list
on the list. Let me run through the rest of these real quick.
How many more we got?
Actually,
since we're 20 till 10, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get out of here because I gotta get some stuff taken care of before I go to bed. So
you're good.
All right.
That's still
Do you
yours.
have any final thoughts before you get out?
No, just that I'm looking forward to this tournament because it's going to be fun and it's going to be 3 days right on to be at work. And
Is there any game you want?
well, I really want to see. I'd love to see Crimeycade there.
Okay.
You know, because that's a fun game. When you get your hands on it, it's a fun game. But you know, it's going to be nice. And as we know, I'm bringing a friend, so you know, it's going to be one of the other ladies that are going to be there. She's all excited about it. So
We might
I'll
have three
to,
in
I'll have to give
all.
that game
We
a shot
don't
on my
know.
emulator after this.
That'll be brilliant. The more, the better.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get Kat to get in this too.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep.
There's gonna
I'd love-
be girl.
love to meet her.
What?
Rev,
Got it.
3 girls. Why not? We need more. We need
Hey,
more
Josh.
girl power.
Hello, Josh.
power.
that's a good thing.
What's up,
Josh.
Josh?
JP Pitt's in the chat. Yes.
All right. You guys all have a good night.
All right.
Good night,
All right,
Ed.
take care, Ed.
Hey,
We'll have you back sometime.
So,
All right.
So is Josh gonna enter the T20 tournament? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I think he's
Well,
working
he's
today
gonna
at
be
20.
he's gonna be a ref. Probably.
He'll be a ref.
and do
Yeah, he'll be a
commentary.
ref. He'll be a
Be a
ref.
ref, if anything.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
the
ref.
rest of them. Dr. Topple's Adventure by Taito.
Oh, this game? Immediately hurt, but ears that perked immediately hearing that title.
Yeah, I don't know what that game is. So
I do. It's another. That was another main pickup that I came across.
Okay, I'll check it in a bit.
It's a very
Let me get
simple-
through the rest because we kind of time's starting to get away from
Man,
us.
ears perked up immediately once you said that. I was like, oh, that game? Damn.
Exius, I think EXZIUI or U. I butchered it. EXZISUS. Another title game. Never heard of it.
EX. What is it? EX.
Well, that's the spelling. Exusis, I think, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll have to look that one up because that one. I pulled up Dr. Topple. Yeah, it looks like another shooter, kind of like Caverns of Mars, kind
Dr.
of.
Topple is very interesting. It's a very simple shmup by Taito, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a very simple shoot 'em up.
CV. Yeah.
How do you say it? Exists.
I have no idea. It looks like a shooting game.
Exusis?
Yeah. I'm already starting to think Gradius because you're having to pick up power ups and running around. So the other games on the list: Gemini Wing by Timco.
I think I've also got this on name.
Gridley by Vidya. That came out in 1983. Jolly Jogger by Taito. 82 game. Lizard Wizard by Techstar in 85. Maze of Flott, Flott, another Taito game, 89. Metafox by Seta in 89. Puzzle Bobble 2 by Taito. Raminimals, God. RAIMALS. No, that's an I. Well, I can see this is a shooting game like Gradius. Sheesh. Let me switch.
Yeah, pretty much a Gradius forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up this other one because that
Mention
Speed Buggy, which blah 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 blah. Headless Horseman does have, and I believe Underground Retrocade does.
Oh, Speed Buggy?
Yeah. That game is not on here. Maybe I misspelled it. I misspelled it. All this. Okay. That's the OST.
So
that's OST. Never mind. I gotta go back. I gotta pick another one.
Listen
Oh,
to
it's a
Jam.
maze game. Now I got it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this one is Zeus? Or is it
Something like that. I believe I do recall watching this played by Lord BBH. It does look familiar.
Gator's best friend.
Yeah. Spin Master by Day East, which features the Dashing Desperado Boys. Thunder and Lightning by Seda, and then the Typing of the Dead. I don't know if it was an arcade release, but
that's Jose. That's Jose's favorite right there.
No, his is Tetris.
I mean, yes, but he's also backed up a lot of input on Typing of the Dead too, from time to time. But number one is Tetris, though.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we'll have to get our own keyboard for each of us.
I would love Typing of the Dead. Would be hilarious.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but good gosh.
T20. If one of my favorite things about T20 is this, there's always one joke game that we always make fun of it the entire week, and we're like, why is this here? Like looping.
yeah.
Looping was a hard game, yes.
Yeah, but I think it was also the joke game of the tournament, because every time like anybody looked at it, we were all like, oh, this again.
I didn't have this much trouble with it with the ColecoVision version.
Ooh, Doctor?
Looping.
Looping wasn't really that bad, but it was the joke game of the tournament, because when people saw it on Doc's live stream, they all exclaimed like, "Oh, here we go, looping!" Yeah, everybody exclaimed. I remember Pearl's reaction when we were standing outside. Pearl was like, "Oh, here we go."
I think the deal was the ColecoVision version was much easier to play because it didn't run as fast as the arcade version, and thus people were able to play it or get further on it, including myself.
I think my favorite thing that looping always did that make me laugh every single time was the robotic voice that it had in the machine.
One of the early voice synthesis, yes.
This, you are the number one person today. Enter your name. And it just like literally like
it sounds a bit different on MAME as well.
It does. Oh god, it sounds like deeper.
Yeah.
Sounds like deeper too on MAME.
Yeah.
It's like an actual grown man talking to you. Dr. Topple's adventure is really fun. It starts very slow at first, but when you pick up more power-ups and bags of money, and this especially, this fooled me a couple of times. You see how this person in the video, they're going through the straight line? Yeah, I fell for that when I played it on my own because I literally thought that was just background. So that is very ridiculous. So be careful for that, because it's one of those games where like the background is actually like physical. And I'm like, oh. So
I'd be able to tell that because the shots wouldn't go through it, right?
Literally the first time I played it, I literally thought it was just background. But no, as you progress through this game, some of the background actually is not background. It's actually walls that you can hit. So be very careful with that one, because that one can be tedious. But it's fun. It's really fun though, despite it playing trolls on you.
All right, let's go around the room.
How about
we'll go around the room. Was there any
more from Jim's list?
No, that was all of it. But I gave you the whole list. But I was going to kind of speed this up by just going around and just have everybody name a game they want to see in the tournament. So go to Tracey. What game would you like to see in this tournament that's not on the arcade floor now?
Oof.
And you have some games that Arcade UK that Goblin Ghost does not have.
I remember years ago I used to play Hunchback on the BBC Micro.
There is an arcade version, yes.
Yes.
I don't know how good it is because I remember playing it, but
yeah, I do believe there is an arcade version.
Somebody knows it. Benjamin
Hunchback.
Falls knows it.
Hunchback.
I played it years ago on the Micro. Used to be pretty decent at it back then, but you know, unfortunately, it's not the 6-7-year-old me playing it.
Yeah, you're adult. You're an adult now.
Yeah.
Time's not on our side, unfortunately. I mean, I can relate to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at this.
Oh
Gosh.
God, what is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm celebrating a birthday next week. I'm gonna be 54.
Jeez.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
One day
It's our
before T20. So this is Hunchback. Century released it.
Oh, this is a Century game. We haven't seen much of Century as of late.
Yeah.
So this
I
would
don't
be
know.
also this would be a good candidate. We haven't seen Century since
Although this is Century with a Y, not the I.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's not the same thing. You're right. Featuring the bells. What is that? Is that a different band aside from Eagle?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna jump this
The
ahead.
bells?
I guess you have to run and hit the bells because the Hunchback was ringing the bell in the movie, I guess. The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Is this supposed to be like
Watch
not a
this.
reference
Here
to
we
that
go.
movie, but like a play on of it?
I don't know. I mean, you're playing Quasimodo here. So he rings a. I had to jump it ahead.
Oh God!
Oh gosh, this is kind of yeah.
It's like
Pitfall
Pitfall.
like.
Yeah.
What if that guy missed?
Yeah, he's
That guy
gonna get a
missed.
hot foot.
It would've
That's
been-
what he's
it would've
gonna
Pitfall
been
in
get.
space.
Although I kind of think this is running a little bit too slow.
Yeah. You gotta overclock this CPU.
Yeah. Seems like the cutscene moves faster.
Gee. Oh no! Not
Oh my
not the
God.
guys down below with spears.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
God.
well, yeah, it's very much kind of like Pitfall.
So it's literally just it's literally just
Yeah.
Pitfall.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is Pitfall.
All right, we'll see. Claudio, what game would you like to see?
I'm just thinking of the kind of surprises that Doc would put. Like usually, like we expect to see the shmups, we expect to see the platform titles, and then we expect to see the other stuff from Nintendo and Taito and other shmups that we see. But like, I know we've seen Power Up Baseball, we've seen Skins Game.
Good.
One thing in place of Crazy Taxi High Roller, which I think would be much quicker, much simpler, and probably would make a really great Bloody Wars title. What about Virtual Tennis? Like that's
Oh man.
that's not a
Is
that's
Did you
not
just say
What?
Virtual Tennis for Bloody Wars?
yeah. It's
I wanted to make sure
it can be floor play. It can be floor player.
Yeah, but is there scoring to this?
There is. Every time if you beat like an opponent, it does tally up a score at the end. At the end of each round, usually when you beat it, it'll show your score. So you have to beat it. So you have to get to the point where he wins the match, and then you see a score.
Oh gosh, so this is one of those deals where, oh boy, there's going to be people who have to win a match to even get a score entered. Yeah, that's. I hate games like that where I have to. I mean, Great Firefighters was like that. You have to beat the level to get a score at all. There's no in-game score.
This needs to
So
be
there's
something
not very
Josh-
scores in it.
This needs to be
Wait, what'd you
something
say,
Josh has to do, besides NFL Blitz, whatnot. This would not be a bad idea.
Yeah, because the cabinet is 4 players, so you could even have doubles if you want.
Convincing Josh to do a 2v2 is like
Yeah.
I'm convincing my wife to drink decaf. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, Power Stone 2, you could conceivably do that with
Yeah.
Power Stone 2 if it was in a 4-player cabinet.
Well,
or a
it's
divided one.
It's pretty easy to make that 4 players. Apparently, you just have to. It's just an extra wiring.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of that in order to add 4 players to Power Stone 2.
Have we
So
had a sports game last year? I don't think we did we?
Sports for Bloody
Yeah,
For T20.
no, yeah,
Oh,
no,
for
I
T20. No.
think it was 2 years ago where it was
Two
Power
years
Baseball
ago,
and Skate. Yeah.
Baseball game, minus 82, beat that.
Yeah, we ain't forgot about that. We haven't
I don't know
forgotten
if you
about
want to
that.
call
Still
it a
up on the
sports
card.
game, but Gladiator?
Oh, horse
I don't
chariot
think
racing?
so.
Question mark. Maybe?
Gladiator 1984 because you're running a race,
Yeah, that's true.
sort of. No, the last real sports game was Hyper Sports in 2023.
That's true.
Well, then
And
other
then,
than that,
yeah,
so-
and Power Up Baseball.
and then Power Up Baseball.
Golf
But we
as well.
didn't. But we
Yeah,
didn't.
Skills
That was
game.
further back. Oh, yeah, it
didn't-
was in that one.
Yeah,
It was in
it was
23.
the same.
Okay.
I mean, here a second. Stop screening. I can throw this back up here because, I've got it at the ready in case I needed to refer to it. This is the lineup for 2023. And yes,
Yeah,
Skins
Power
game. So
Baseball.
so we
Skins
had
game.
three. We had 3
Skins.
sports games in this. But the following year, none. No sports games. Unless you want to count this, but that's
Yeah.
kind of a hard sell. And this stupid thing.
I'm
Looping.
kind of disappointed to the lack of fighting games they had last
You're-
year.
They didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
well-
didn't have any.
Yeah, they didn't have
did
any.
That's where I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, did this ever make it to the floor?
Yeah, that is on the
Yeah.
floor. It's next to Exterminator and Dig Dug.
Yeah, Red Action's
Okay,
the
I
only
don't
one that
even-
hasn't made it.
Yeah, Rad Action was. The
I
only
thought
one
the
that's-
Rat Action was the only one, and then I saw this, and I was like, I don't remember that ever coming out either.
I
But
think I told this to Andrew. I told this to Andrew or somebody. What if, hypothetically, this would be hilarious. What if Rad Action comes back again this year?
either that or it's
Imagine.
2050.
Imagine a T20 game from a past tournament coming back.
It's happened. It has happened.
Oh, it has?
Yes. Well, let me go back in time here. You mean I've got the whole thing? I think a bunch of games came back in prior tournaments for 2020. I mean, there's some. They didn't release any new games for 2020. If I go further back, I'm going to see a few matches here. Let's see, this is the lineup. I know some of these games showed up for the side tournament. I know that. And then the Pinball Expo tournament, some of these popped up in there. See, Pac-Man the arcade seemed to have popped up more than once.
I do personally think if Rad Action shows up again, that is a huge sign. That would be a huge sign. That would be a huge sign.
Yeah.
They were like, well, Doc's just like, how about some Rad Action Part 2? We figured everybody enjoyed this game last year. Let's just bring it back again.
I don't know. I
That'd be
think he's gonna
awesome.
do. He's gonna do.
All of us would be laughing outside, and then Doc would be like hearing everybody. He's like, "What? You hear all that outside? What's the excitement?"
One game I don't want to see come back. This one.
Which one?
First
Oh,
Funky
man.
Fighter.
Oh God.
Oh,
I did that.
that was
It's
that was
hard
a-
playing that game.
that's a wacky game. Freaking First Funky Fighter.
Yeah. There are certain people who are really good at it. KG being one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Chloe.
Well, apparently no longer Chloe. It's now
Yeah,
Bridget.
no longer Chloe. Yeah, new.
Wait, now who? What?
Chloe Gwynn changed the name to Bridget Gwendolyn
Uh-oh.
Oh,
on YouTube. At
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what that's
Oh.
about, but and maybe
oh, I feel like I am partially responsible for that.
what do you mean?
Some time ago, Brandon has seen it, but It had to do with something that happened on Facebook. With
I remember that now. Even though you had me blocked, I had to switch accounts to go look at it.
There's a reason for that.
Let's just say it was some past shenanigans we're not going to get into because it's not about
No, I don't want to get into it. I will tell you, Norbert, you can unblock me and just have me on mute, and then you don't have to see my content in the feed.
So anyway,
right now I'm kind of high at the
Free
moment,
haters
so
shack.
You know what? You let me get
free haters shack.
Free hater shack? Where?
It said free hater shack.
Where's his name popping up? I don't see it.
No, it's because it's been a gag. I think as I do check the viewer names, yeah, he's not there. But I side thing here.
Okay,
for about
go ahead.
Hater Shack, I don't know what's been going on, but ever since the last couple of streams I've done, Hater Shack's usually there, but he hasn't been around in my stream chat for like over a month. He's been in the YouTube chat for when Monday Mystery Game goes on. I see his name pop up in the YouTube thing every time, and he hasn't been in the Twitch chat. I have been speculating as to why.
So
I know why.
His username with 10 underscores is currently unavailable because he's banned from Twitch.
He's been banned from Twitch multiple times because he's been having some sort of feud with Lord BBH.
Yeah.
I don't know over what?
He does not have an account with 11 underscores yet, though.
You've been
He's
trying.
gonna have an account with all underscores in a minute.
He's been really trying with those underscores. It's been I don't know. I don't know what his thing is with the underscores. I mean, it's very clever. I just don't know what the
He wants to keep the username because the username is banned, so he has to add an underscore to create a new account because the previous one gets banned.
I personally thought he got shadow banned from GGA's chat because he was not in the GGA Twitch chat for like about months. And I'm over here wondering, I'm like, this is weird. So he's been in the YouTube chat now. So,
because he's not banned from there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't think you can ban people from. Well, no, you can, but YouTube chat
I think
is
it's
not.
YouTube you can.
Yeah, you can. You can mute people.
Yeah,
but I heard it's like not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hater Shack and Lord BBH have been squashing for almost a while now, and like, I'm gonna flat out say it. I don't know what Lord BBH did.
I just did a search on the name Hater Shack, and I'm not finding.
Did you get a picture of Shaquille O'Neal?
There's no Shaquille O'Neal in here on Twitch, but yeah, there's no Hater Shack account. I think it's been banned.
I was waiting for his I wish Hater Shack's. I thought Hater Shack's PFP was literally going to be a picture of Shaquille O'Neal with like a dark, like with like a dark filter on it, and like Shaquille's eyes are like lasers or something. I literally.
Lord BBH is streaming right now. I will tell you that.
I was waiting for that. Yeah, I personally don't know what his thing is with Lord BBH. I've seen Lord BBH's streams. He's just a dude.
Yeah, it's just
I don't get it, but
he gets under his skin apparently.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't know what he does, but whatever.
I just find it funny.
I had to have somebody explain to me at the show, and I don't think I can remember the story either. But I'm not supposed to repeat it.
We never got to what Norbert.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Well, even if you're not,
what was even the question? I don't even remember.
What game would you like to see in the T20, even though you're not going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll leave my fighting predictions out for this particular conversation. But no, if there's one game I would actually like to see at T20 was a game that was only at a test location at one point back in Harlan Irving Plaza, and that's called Cobra the Arcade Game.
Oh yes, so there was The game was released. A Cobra game was released recently, and with complete with animated cutscenes from the movie. The person who was streaming it or did a video on YouTube, I posted a comment in there that there was a Cobra the arcade game that has time crisis mechanics, and he wasn't aware that existed.
Yes, I played the hell out of it when they brought it at the Harlem Marine Plaza many years back in like the early 2000s.
Well, the thing of the matter is, I believe this game was only released in Japan, but that's kind of interesting that you tell me that they did bring it to America as a test. So here's gameplay of it. Yes, you got that timer.
That was cool.
Yep. Oh my god,
that time in the corner counting down. And by the way,
such a damn good game. I would kill to play this again. I used to have the data card that lets you save your progress too. That was one of the big things I loved about it.
Also, there's like 5 episodes. Now you can't play through all 5 episodes in a single playthrough because you have to coin up and do the next episode. But the scenarios follow the anime movie. The casino was one of the places where Cobra was battling enemies. There's another scenario where Cobra is skiing down the hill and battling a bunch of women who are shooting at him. I guess they're not snow bunnies, but snow guardians or something.
Yeah. One of my favorite mechanics that I've loved about this game, if you hold in your trigger, you can actually point to the enemies, and once you release it, it does like a reflect bounce shot as it bounces to every enemy.
And it's a one-hit kill. Just now.
It is a one-hit kill. It's like one of my favorites. It's like one of the few things I loved about this game. I would love to see this in Galloping at some point.
Well, this could, if not T20, I could see this being, them doing this for the Vault series.
Yeah,
this would probably make the Vault series. The Vault series definitely for sure is going to do one thing for sure, unless if Doc probably doesn't do this, but I think he still will do it anyway. The Vault series is definitely the opportunity for a lot of bigger game. Well, not very big games, but it's a huge opportunity for them to like bring that stuff out. I mean, it's going to be hard to find a spot for it for like about a week. But again, that's where all the space rearrangement's going to start coming in really soon. Possibly. So this probably could make the Vault series.
Yeah, I was going to add.
Bad pick for T20 though too.
I was going to add Virtual Cop 2 and 3. I forgot to mention those as light gun games, but I figure they're going to take quite a bit of space.
Well, there is a light gun game that I would see at production sitting out. It wasn't turned on, and it's been sitting there for years. Lethal Enforcers 3. That I know they have it because that's been sitting out there, but I don't know if it works or not. But
wait, is that the one that it takes place in the Wild West?
No, it is just the third in the least. That was number 2.
Okay, 2 was the one that took place. Okay,
no, it's kind of 3D-ish. 3D graphics, like God, it took it from digitized actors to 3D models. That's number 3.
What the?
Yeah, that's Sandra. That's one of the foes.
Oh,
Cyberwolf.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, well, you'd be able to understand the game a little better if you see the anime. But I
would actually have to watch the anime. Dang, my homegirl literally just took a bullet in the butt.
Well, this is a mutation here, I believe.
Oh, so is she like one of the bosses?
This is a boss, yes.
Yeah.
Mid-range boss, maybe, but one of the mid-range bosses. So the game will go for. Gosh, I wonder. I gotta check this because is this one? Yeah, Shadow Casino Tower is one. Yeah, that's the first. So the game goes about.
I can hear the voices. I can hear the voices. Of
an hour and 37-minute run.
Well, no, this is So they played all 5 chapters
Uh-huh.
and just merged them together as one
Oh,
video.
gotcha.
It looks like
Gotcha.
because I can see when you complete one episode of the anime, it's game over.
Mhm.
Then you just start a new game,
Oh, okay.
pick another scenario or pick another episode of the anime. But you get the closing anime sequence for each episode saying, you know, next episode, blah, 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 just like on television.
Hmm.
Like
And
you're
believe
almost
it or not,
watching.
here's another thing about this game too. This is one of the. I think this might be the first game to feature a new game plus.
Oh, that is
Okay.
that's actually interesting.
Because like once you complete all five chapters, you can play them again, but you have new and certain rules put into place. Like if you play one episode, you have to play without using your charge shot, basically.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
And this is why having a data card would be ideal for stuff like that.
Okay.
God, look how fast he's moving. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. Being Time Crisis would. Yeah,
Man.
you're just fighting 2 people at the. That she is about to go down.
Ah.
And the spell is broken, and oh, it's a
He just
robot.
lights a cigarette.
Mhm.
He said, all right, we got her, boys. Time for a smoke break.
And look out.
Oh,
Oh, somebody took him out. And I believe I know who that is.
subscribe.
So that character that just shot that guy in the back, Cobra goes to help her because she is trying to find her sister or rescue her sister, and unfortunately, the sister was evil. But of course, I'm giving out a spoiler. The sister was evil, and should I even? I don't want to say her fate, but when you see the anime, you'll see why. So who hasn't answered? I don't think Brandon. Did you answer this question yet?
What?
Game you want? Well, you said Tara Daruga. Who didn't answer? I think everybody's answered. I
Maybe I'll
haven't
answer.
answered. I have not answered the question
You
yet.
accepted for you.
What game would I
What
like
would
to
be
see?
your answer, Steven?
What would I like to see in T20?
Jump Bug
Freaking
2.
Lord. No, it's not
Marble
gonna be
Madness
Jump Bug
2.
2. I don't think I want that. I think I need to have, I don't know, a platformer. Now, could I? I guess I will go for Rompers.
You think Rompers would make it?
Rompers would be a game that I would like to see pop up in T20 because it is a puzzler, and also action game. I mean, I've streamed it before, so you know what it is. It comes in, is part of the Pixel Blast, and it's in one my arcade 1-up. So
I have another. Staying on the concept of puzzles, you talk about Rompers. There's another puzzle that I think could possibly show up, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of this.
mhm.
It's called Cleopatra Misfortune. I don't know if anybody's heard of that.
No.
It's a very
Misfortune.
obscure. That's a very Cleopatra Misfortune is a very obscure one. I believe it is by Taito. But basically,
Yep.
Cleopatra Misfortune or Cleopatra Fortune. Here it is, not Misfortune. Cleopatra Fortune. The visual in this game is stunning. So it's basically like not Bejeweled, but kind of like a. Well, I don't know if it's really like Bejeweled.
I have played this before on my emulator.
Oh, Norbert, you
looks
know
like-
this one?
I have played this. I was just looking at the time. I was just looking for like different kinds of games just to try out for the hell of it, and this caught my attention.
This one is a really good looking one. Claudio, have you ever seen this?
No, I have not seen this.
Looks like a Japanese only release too.
Yeah.
I think so.
Which
yeah.
hence the reason why Doc might have it.
To answer Ben's false question, they have never gotten a switcher to work on that. In fact, they didn't
Yeah.
even have a freaking switcher. I wanted to play Do Run Run, and it's like they didn't put the switcher, and it's like it's been almost a month since I've been at the arcade last, and it's like they had still not put it in yet. It's like, what the heck? So if they moved it out of the arcade, hopefully they're going to fix it so it is an actual 2-in-1, functioning as a 2-in-1.
Yeah, Cleopatra Fortune would be all. Cleopatra Fortune, I could potentially seeing this possibly as a potential, just because it's only in Japanese. I don't think there was never a US one.
Okay.
And I know Doc, most of Doc's like stuff that he gets mostly in Japanese, so it would not surprise me at all if he has this, because again, there's no US board. So
Yeah.
this could, and also on top of that, it's a Taito.
Yeah.
So this could potentially make it, or this could make the Vault series, one of the two. But I don't see how he would not pass this up.
Okay.
Could be another song.
So we're well after 10, so I kind of want to go to another topic. Gamer of the Year. God. Yeah, I kind of have to bring it up because, I talked with you, Brandon, offline or off stream before we started. So, yeah, we had a lot of discussion last year after that was awarded, and crowd was turning their heads, or some people were shaking their heads or booing the decision, or it's like they were kind of in shock.
Poor Zerst.
Oh man,
I know. Zerst wasn't there.
Claudio, Norbert, Tracy, did I tell you guys? I don't know. Did I tell you guys what happened to Zerst when after we took the group picture at T20 last year?
No, probably not.
I don't know if you mentioned it on the stream once.
Well, so what happened was Zerst, after Mini Beach took the group photo, I think Doc still had the Gamer of the Year belt at the time after the group picture. So Doc was like, I went up to Doc, and Doc was just like, oh, hey, just go get this to Zerst because he's still the champion. So I walk over to Zerst with him and Fred DeHart and Eric Pearl and Kiwi all chilling together. And I was like, oh, hey, you forgot this. And Zerst gave it back to me. He was like, oh, just give it back to Doc. He'll pick a new Gamer of the Year. Zerst gets in a car with Fred and Kiwi and Pearl. They drive out of here back to Fred's house or something. I don't know. And I was like, all right. So I'll give it back to Doc. And I think Doc went, oh, Zerst didn't want it? And he was like, no. And Doc was like, all right. So he takes it, goes back into the office with Jamie Tibbetts, and I think his girlfriend was there at the time. I don't know. But yeah, Zerst was really confident, thinking that he wouldn't win Gamer of the Year for a second time, like in a row. He really was confident about it. And because I feel like when he went there, I think he just did his job. He played his butt off, and he was like, all right, cool, this was fun. All right, let's go home. And that was that.
I did have my hands on the belt and took it around to everybody to touch the belt and give their vibes to it.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I never expected, it was going to be a back-to-back thing. And
he was confident in it. He really did think he wasn't going to win again. He was like, no, Doc will pick somebody else.
I thought somebody else would be chosen.
I think most of us thought the same thing.
And then poor Zerst, he's already gone. He was like, oh, well, time to get out of here. Good tournament. GG's. We're out of here, boys. Mm-hmm. And then him, Fred, and all them left. And they really just kind of took the ball and just, you were like, oh, yeah, we did our thing.
Yes,
no, good job.
This idiot.
That cat's having a blast over there.
I told you, he's up here. Well, I've got all this table space now, so this is probably going to happen more often. That reminds me. I forgot to do this.
What?
I forgot to do this.
What?
Except
show off the new setups?
What are we forgetting?
This is the new desk.
New desk.
New desk?
I got a new desk. Yes, there's a cup holder, lighting. Goes up, and he just took a bite, this idiot. Yeah, he looks irritated now.
It
This
comes
is-
with a kitty.
Yeah. There was my
cat.
rig down there. So, yes, this is a whole new. I bought. He's chewing on something now. What are
Uh-oh.
you doing, little boy? You know what?
The cat said free real
He's gonna
estate.
start chewing on the
He's
desk.
gonna start well, I don't know, but that's gonna be hard for him to chew on the desk. But he's chewing on stuff on the desk because he's a little annoyed right now. This little idiot. Calm down, little boy. Anyway, so I got this desk and I a couple of weeks ago and I assembled it right before running up to Headless Horseman for the weekend.
If I may,
3-day weekend.
If I may, I do have the vlog footage of the moment Doc announced Zurst as the 2-time T20 champion. If I may, for just
Go ahead. If you can send it.
That day, like, everything happened so fast. Everything happened so fast. Like, and I mean, like, it was like ridiculously fast. The first thing you're gonna see is Jimbo Slice's big face.
Where is it?
Literally
Here we
on the
go.
left screen over here holding the microphone.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
yeah, literally, like, straight up. I'm gonna skip ahead just a bit. So there's Jimbo, you know, saying all the stuff about the Gamer of the Year pick and all that. This was last year. There's where did Matt? I skipped over Matt Walters. Matt Walters. Shout outs to Matt Walters that year. Oh my goodness, what a dude. Matt Walters. Oh, yo, Jose. Matt Walters shouted out so many of us. I think Tracey, you included, and I think all of us got shouted out by Matt Walters. Let me see. He shouted out all of us.
Mazda Segovia, Christine, Brian Keita, Jeff Lucas, Danny D. Alex Sam, Tim Vermillion, Randy Cole,
Norbert Vale. There's Norbert. Yeah. Like, he shouted out everybody.
Was this last year?
This was last year's. This was during game 1000 and the
day after the game 1000. Okay, because I was at work, so
Jason
that
Crow,
would probably be why I didn't remember this.
Yeah, but this was basically almost all of the gamers of the year were out here. Like, everybody was like almost everybody was here that year because I think this was the big one. So yeah, Jamie was here, Chris Plackey was there. You know, you get the idea. Steven was there.
Yeah, of course. And I had my Pinball Expo belt.
Expo channel. So then this is where Doc was about to announce Gamer of the Year. If it loads, come on, computer.
I mean, I have this on my account too, I believe. But gosh, you know, I wish I wrote a letter, and I'm going to write a letter this time.
Those letters.
Yes, to basically give my closing argument as to who should be Gamer of the Year and who shouldn't be.
and that is why
Right here.
your Gamer of the Year is your next 2-time champion, Zurst.
Now, you couldn't hear all the crowd reaction because I believe that was Fat Chris.
I hear it. I noticed that. The crowd wondered.
Yeah, well. Not me and Mini Beach. Not Chris. Well.
I heard Fat Chris in there, yes.
Yeah, the person who booed, that was Fat Chris.
Yeah, he did not agree with that.
Yeah, he did not.
God, I remember making a reaction video to this.
Well, I did kind of second guess this because
like the next day.
I kind of second.
Go ahead.
I said I remember. I think it was like 2 days after that announcement. I made a reaction video to this.
Yeah.
The Galloping Ghost community really imploded after that anniversary event. No, but I don't think not one person was happy. And poor Zurst, as somebody who's good at most of the stuff, probably felt the worst. Well, not the
Well, he didn't.
felt really
He
bad.
said he did not understand what all that was about. Him
Yeah,
getting
he
it
didn't.
the second time.
He was really confused. And I feel bad for him. I felt really bad for him too, because like it's not his fault that he's good. And I've stated this for everybody here. It's not anybody's fault that you know what you're doing. But
Yeah.
Zerst literally did have the confidence thinking that, he didn't need to be there to be getting the Gamer of the Year again. He really thought all he was just doing was just the tournament, play his heart out. He won and he went home. Like, he really thought Doc was going to give the belt to somebody else, but he thought wrong, which was, not his fault, but it was just like,
in all actuality, listening to Doc's speech, he made a stronger argument for vacating the belt because he had teased not giving out the belt the year when Zerst won it the first time, and then I wrote a letter making an argument that somebody did earn Gamer of the Year, and he gave it to Zerst, and it was 2018 when Zerst won 2 T20s in the span of 1 year, because the T20s it was less than a year, so there's 2 of them that happened, and because they were moving, they originally had it all the way in October, and they moved it up to September, and then they moved it up to August. So there was a situation, there was a year when Zerst could win T20 10 months apart, and that would have been the year to give him the belt, but it ended up going to Chris Plackey. I got my timeline on. I thought it was Andrew, but a year later, but I was wrong. It was Plackey. So, but Plackey earned it, so I'm fine. And Zerst winning the belt the first time was kind of to make up for when he should have gotten it. But
he wasn't. Well, the thing with that is, Zerst was one of the many. I thought the first year made a lot of sense because he was the only one. He was the only one, I believe, out of most of the really good players that have not won it yet. So the first year was actually understandable, but the back to back, it was like very unexpected. Like it really was. And I mean, maybe I get it. Maybe it was because he won the tournament again. And I mean, I get it, but like
he's won it 9 times.
Yeah, but it's like the back to back consistency maybe made a lot of sense.
But then again, he was only there for the 1 weekend and not any other time. That's what bugged a lot of people.
Well, he really went home thinking it wasn't going to be him, and he really I think he really held it true. Like I remembered him writing in the stream chat in the Twitch of the stream, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah, I missed that because I was in. I will be honest, I missed that because I wasn't looking at the screen.
I think we're gonna weight things more on that. I think you might all be receiving some communication and personal challenges.
And the personal challenges hinted the challenge card.
Yeah.
That all started that.
We'll see what you can accomplish throughout this year. It's gonna be interesting, so I hope everybody enjoys it.
See what the new year's gonna be having.
Attempted before. And we'll see who walks away with the belt next year. But for now, the Game of the Year is yours.
Woo!
All right.
That was. Well, I'm throwing this up here, so.
Oh man! But again, like I said, it again, you know,
this is not changed, by the way. This is.
I think Ben Falls is going to win this year.
Valid.
A lot of people think so.
It makes sense. The whole Nintendo row claimed,
including Pac-Man.
Nintendo row is claimed by Ben. Plus, you got those and no offense, but snagging that Turbo Pac-Man is also a valid.
Well, he had Turbo Miz Pack before
Or
Dave
Turbo
Parks
Miss
came in.
Pac-Man, right?
Yeah. Now
Yeah. Turbo Miss
Falls,
Pac-Man's a valid.
that gets suggested to Falls to grab other scores. It kind of just build the resume up, and it's like kind of was discounting the tokens. And I get it, understand. People have accumulated tokens over the course of 10 years, but it's a resume build. It's not just going to be on one thing. It's going to be It's going to be the sum of everything. Do
I
you
feel
look
like
good
if
here? Do you look good here? Are you weak here? Are you strong here?
I also feel like if Andrew got it again, I feel like he would have been like, I guess. Like he would have. I feel like personally, he just would be like, oh, okay, whatever.
I believe he wants it a third time personally, and was kind of surprised, surprised that he did not get it because he's been grinding.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
kind of what the rub was with Xerxes winning it the second time is it kind of it's like disregarded all the people who were still grinding. They may not been a back and forth battle for scores like there has been in previous years. I get it. But there were people that were grinding and all
Yeah.
during the course of the year. And I think they
Yeah.
kind of got. I think a few people may have kind of felt snubbed over that, but
Andrew would have been a better candidate.
My dude's got
with
a
all
lifetime membership
the
that I know
grinding.
Claudio just got his, and he's about
Yeah.
to start doing some mad catch up.
Oh,
But
I got a long way to go for
Long way
that.
to go. but you already got that golden ticket, which is that lifetime membership, and that's a
Yeah.
good. That's going to be the way to get back in. But Andrew has a lifetime membership, but he's also able to be there like more. His availability to be there is like more stronger than mine. Like I can only go 2 days a week. Andrew's able to go for either like 2 or 3, and that is such an advantage over me.
I
Yeah.
usually just Monday and Thursday, but I don't know about any other days.
Well, I think both me and Andrew casually meet up maybe like every other Friday. So sometimes there'll be days where he'll come on a Friday.
Okay.
I know right now he has smoked me in Vegas battle. And
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me tell you, I have to tell you the quick story on that. I know they're going to talk about that score
That's a little too
next
early.
week, but oh my goodness. I was there when I watched him play Vegas right in front of my very eyes. And let me tell you, he did the unthinkable.
Now wait a minute. Did I put that
Yeah,
in
you
wrong?
wrote my name on that Vegas score. That's wrong.
Oh no.
Correct.
My blunder.
It's Andrew. That's Andrew. And you know what the crazy thing is? It's a 1cc.
Yeah.
So he has officially been the first to 1cc Vegas, which, yes.
I mean, that's impressive. I mean, being the first one, yes. Congratulations to Andrew. I'll fix this right now, by the way.
But don't worry though. Andrew is well aware, especially since I watched it all in front of me, that he knows eventually he knows that we're really cool about it. He knows that eventually, that I knew the game a little before he did. So he knows I'm definitely gonna attack it again. Vegas Battle is not that hard as for a Laserdisc. It's literally just you're playing the game. Each cutscene level is like what, a minute 30.
Yeah.
All you really have to do is just survive in the game. That's it.
I mean, you have to destroy every enemy.
I'm also going to be probably trying Rabbit too, because Rabbit was one that I asked about from Doc a while ago, and I was really happy that I got it. But now that I see the name Pete Hahn on that name,
yeah,
makes me shake a little bit. I didn't even know he even played it recently. That must have been a couple days ago.
29th. Here's another game. Alpine Ski.
I'm pretty sure that could be a 1. No, that may not be a 1cc score, but I mean, regardless of anything,
Getting
I'll
up there.
definitely try to go back after that. I thought Andrew had the high of that, but then I guess Pete Hahn must have came by and just
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's changed hands a couple of times.
But yeah, I'll plan on working on that game again. Actually, Norbert, I would also love to see what you do in that one too. I know you're a fight rabbit.
Yeah, this one.
Because I know you're a fighting
It's
game
a fighting
monster,
game.
so I don't know if you'd be invested in that.
Oh, I forgot that one was on the floor.
Yeah, they just fixed it.
I completely forgot about it. I haven't done a full walk and galloping on Sunday, so I completely forgot about it.
Go take a look at it when you get a chance, because they did fix it. So Jimbo had the high, now and Andrew had the high, but now Pete Hahn has it. So
I'm surprised Pete Hahn hasn't come back to take back the Final Fight revenge score.
I feel like the next target he could get is what's it called? Especially since Andrew got final blow, because I don't know if Pete had that too.
Pete had it. Andrew took it back. It's like it's bounced between them. They've been battling for that score for the last few weeks.
Also, I hope Josh makes this a Bloody Wars game. This is like
that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why
this
not?
This would be a good pick. This would be a good Bloody Wars game in my mind. Like Rabbit would be amazing. Like I do not think there's no excuse why Josh shouldn't have this be a Bloody Wars game. It's so good.
There are a lot of games that need to be a Bloody Wars game.
There's a lot of missed opportunity. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do get what he's doing though. I didn't understand this at first, but I do get what he's doing now. He is doing games that people are familiar with the crowd with. However, Rabbit, there needs to be at least a little obscurity from time to time. And I do think, I mean, he did do Breaker's Revenge, which I don't know if that had obscurity. But Rabbit would be awesome. Rabbit would be
Waka
awesome.
Waka 7 is supposed to be coming at some point in the very near future. Because it was requested by Aiden. And they're going to give him that.
I think that is supposed to be scheduled for, if I'm going to take a guess, maybe for September.
Yeah, sometime in the fall.
Y'all might see me. You guys might see me. Well, whoever goes to this, whoever. But the Bloody Wars that is scheduled for Power Stone is on the same weekend as my last anime convention of the year, Anime Magic, which is going to be in Rosemont, just maybe 30 minutes away from the arcade. So if the convention has nothing going on that Sunday, I might come down there and play again, because I have been practicing Power Stone. I did not tell Josh this to his face, but I actually have been practicing at home. So, and I am starting to learn the game just a bit, but I might come down for Power Stone on that Sunday, because it's on the same weekend as Anime Magic. And again, if me and Chris aren't doing anything on the last day of the con, we might just come down there and say a visit.
Oh
my goodness.
I like that. I like that, Jose.
Until they get it fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Goodness.
And yeah.
Gotta be kidding me.
Emergency call.
Emergency.
How would you even do it? It's not a versus game.
It's only a one-player game. But
yeah,
it's a one-player game. I don't even know how. I'll actually have to vouch for everybody here. That's a one-player game, Jose.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
I'm looking for more so the third strike at Headless Horseman the day before.
Third strike should be good for you. For anybody going to the one at Headless Horseman for third strike, that one will be good too.
Norbert, watch out for the youngster. But you said you were not going to be available that weekend, didn't you?
No, he changed the date.
Okay, so it's 23rd.
He changed the date, and I noticed it because when he and I talked, it was supposed to be something like August 17th or something like that. And when I looked at my calendar, I'm like, bro, I gotta work that day. So I'm assuming he kind of went and made the change to the following weekend.
Okay, so yeah, the interim belt should be on the line. Beware the youngster, because he is hiding his true power, and he will unleash it, and you won't expect it.
I got my sparring buddy and my brother.
Well, this
your
kid
brother
is
in about a hot
this
minute.
kid is very good, and
he
he was
trained me-
downplaying his skill to everybody. So he's playing everyone.
When we had that third strike tournament last year, January, like a couple of weeks before that, my Eddie trained me for third strike to knock the rust off and whatnot, get myself ready. And how do you think I did?
I think he's a combo breaker.
Headless
contender.
Horseman. I don't know. I hope he does show up. Jinku, I hope he shows up. I want to see how well he plays. Because here's the thing.
He'll show up.
Here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing too. Uday is much better at third strike than he is in Marvel 2. Way better.
Okay.
If those two were to meet, I think Uday would probably take him.
Okay.
Shout out to Udi, by the way. Well, shout out also Josh for like utilizing Headless Horseman right now as a venue to get some activity over there, because I swear, I've heard from multiple people.
Yeah,
that
you know what? I wanted to bring this idea
I went there
up
yesterday.
to Josh. I want to bring up this idea to Josh.
Okay.
He should make that interim belt a permanent Headless Horseman title.
Oh my goodness, that'd be actually
Because
really smart.
I noticed, like, as of late, the interim title's been defended more times there than the actual Bloody Wars Championship.
Yeah.
That should be like really insanely smart. Let's consider this right now, friends. The Bloody Wars belt is literally sitting in New York City. Who knows what's going to come back?
No, I think Josh has it on him.
Oh, he does? Well,
He's not going to be stupid enough to give a belt away to someone who doesn't live in Illinois. That'd be stupid.
I asked him.
Unless Ailey is planning on coming back for that weekend, there's no way Josh is going to be that.
He's going to have to put a GPS tracker on it.
Oh my goodness.
Track
my Bloody Wars
tag.
Track my Bloody Wars belt.
But, yeah.
But regardless of Bloody Wars combo, I think, especially since I'm looking at that little live timer in the top left, it does say 258. I will say this in conclusion. T20 is going to be interesting. We will see. I think we'll see what Doc pulls to and brings to the table. I think final things are this that I can definitely guarantee is going to happen. There's probably not going to be another side tournament. I'm pretty sure, because I think that concept could have been scrapped. I personally think
there would be.
I think it's only because like he really wants the main focus to be the main tournament.
I know.
So I do think the side tournament thing is going to be, not scrapped, but I think it's going to be paused temporarily. I think for a little while, because I think he really wants to focus on the main tournament. So I know for a fact that has to be happening.
I will say this: if turnout is a big spike over the previous year, you may want to pull out a side, because if there's going to be people waiting to play because all 20 games have somebody on it, and there's more than 20 players. I mean, what if there's like 40 players? There's going to be people waiting around, and there's only 21 hours of playtime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll see how that one turns out. But yeah, last year really was a main focus for the main tournament, and we'll see if that concept continues. I do also know that I think this is going to be the only occasion that you'll be able to play games from the vaults that won't make it to the floor, because with the Vault Series coming up, it's pretty much the only chance you'll be able to get to play the rarities that won't make it to the Vault Series. And I will say that because we are going to be heading into that era.
Yeah.
It is this tournament's going to be the only chance people can have to play rare stuff that people have asked for. So,
unless a sister location gets opened, which I don't think he's going to do that. Unless you want build another floor and then a sky bridge across the street to another building.
Take the underground retrocade route by having the building on top of the building.
He puts the games in the gym, and we have to We gotta spend time. We gotta get our exercise on the treadmill before we're allowed to play the games at the gym.
Gotta run at least 2 laps. But yeah, I really think T20 is going to be it. Even though he said 1 year ago change is coming, I do think it is going to happen. It has not shown yet, but I think as we are getting closer, it is definitely going to start happening.
1 week. 1 week.
1 week. We have 1 week
Monday
left.
is 10:50.
We have 10:50, and I do think before I go, because I am going to actually get going, Allison is pestering me. She's like, "What's going on over there?"
So you've been held against your will.
She's getting bored. So I'm going to be disappearing in a minute, but I will say this in conclusion. As we hit into 10,050, that could be a very
10,050
or 1,000.
10,000.
Yeah,
Hey.
That's a lot of games. We got plus the other 9,000.
Doc can't put 10 floors.
9,000 arcade games.
Oh my
1,050.
Yeah.
As we approach into that landmark, I do believe that Monday is going to be very extended with announcements because it's the T20 weekend and it's the landmark number. So we're probably going to get something jaw-dropping, or we're probably going to get something that we have no idea what it is. Regardless, it's going to be a long Monday mystery. It's going to be a long Monday mystery this upcoming Monday. So brace yourselves. Tracey, when are you coming in from the UK again?
The 6th on Wednesday.
So on the Wednesday? So after 10,000, oh my God, 1,050?
I think it's around about 2 your time that lands.
Yeah,
but it's on a Wednesday, correct?
After.
Yeah, it's I probably might end up having a nap before I come over to the arcade.
Okay.
Depending if I get sleep on plane or not.
All right.
And
well, it'll be
dinner
definitely
dates
good
and
to
stuff,
see you
too.
again. I know it's been about a way long time. Thank you for supporting the stream on my own end, by the way. I do appreciate all that. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm looking forward to this T20. It's going to be an interesting one. And then I'm also looking forward to the anniversary. There's going to be a lot of announcements. We cannot also forget about the challenge cards right now. We cannot let those slip.
Yeah.
I will never
I know
finish my level 1 challenge card.
No one has yet to do a level 3. So
I got 2 games left.
there's been a flip of the switch with people doing other people's challenge cards too.
Yeah.
Which Doc is in favor
I got
of.
like 2 games left on mine, and I kind of just quit.
There's a lot of unpredictability everywhere. I mean, we are all majority rules saying Ben Falls. Even I'm saying Ben Falls because I think my man's been around for about a half a minute, and taking the whole Nintendo row is that's a solidified in my mind to get Gotti. Even if it is just
say
like
this
5 games.
It is important to get the last word. You kind of have to make a last word of some sort. Get the last word in before the Gamer of the Year title is awarded. When I won my Gamer of the Year, the last week, I got the side tournament after winning T20 the previous year, and then took a score or 2 that day. So, last word is important. If Ben Falls can make a statement in the last days before the Gamer of the Year belt is given out, that is important.
Mini Beach has also told me
Yes.
in numerous car rides, poor Norbert. But then again, that's
you have to go, Norbert. That's okay. We're about to wrap this up.
Oh well, I was just gonna say I gotta go anyway.
No, you're good.
Take off. Yeah, I do have to take off anyway. So I will catch y'all later. Okay.
Very well, Norbert.
All right, take care, Norbert.
Well, I'll also hop in conclusion. Mini Beach has said that there also might. Doc was saying he thinks allegedly there could be some other award opportunities because of the community and all that too.
The community. So this was proposed last year. They were talking about doing a community belt.
Allegedly, it's not really confirmed yet, though.
For gamers that contribute to the community, not necessarily be the best player all around. I certainly wasn't, but let's say people who do advocates for gaming. Gosh, obviously, us streamers here who promote.
King gets my nomination for that.
Stop that.
Okay.
Stop that.
Well, my heart says you're going to get Gamer of the Year, but my head says Ben Falls.
I think, in my opinion, if there was a community belt, this is my last prediction, and then I'm gonna jet. If there was a community belt, I think the top contenders for that would be myself, yes, Kevin Jimenez, and I can't believe I'm crazy for saying this, but yes, Mini Beach would also be a contender because he has been doing nothing but taking pictures, but he's been posting it on the productions page of every Monday Mystery, and I think that's a huge thing. Primarily because not everybody's able to watch the live stream, so I think that's a huge benefactor. I think another person definitely who has the spot is Fat Chris. I will admit, bringing pizzas and donuts and all kinds of things, it solidifies the give to the community. So definitely Fat Chris as well.
Okay. All right, good.
Yeah, those are my picks.
All right, we're about to wrap this up. I want to make sure you all see who my guest is in 2 weeks' time.
Mm-hmm.
Before we close it, we'll give a closing statement, of course. So I found this guy, and he was the organizer, he's a spokesman and promotional event manager of the classic Nintendo tournaments, including Campus Challenge. So he's going to be on my podcast in 2 weeks. I have not spoken to him in over 30 years. The last time I actually spoke to him, was at the very last Chicago Consumer Electronics Show. They had a setup, and they had the PowerFest consoles set up. So, and I got to play Donkey Kong Country for the first time there before most other people did. So that will be in 2 weeks.
I love how he has a white line in the background.
Well, I had this is the only picture. Well, I had to make do with what I had because it's a low-res picture and there was no other pictures of him. So I had to make do. I know. It's kind of a Photoshop trick is kind of smooth those background edges with a glow, whether it's black or white. And I've had to do this with many different posters. But all right,
valid.
This will be good in 2 weeks. I'm excited. And by the way, it will be an hour. It will start an hour earlier because he's on Eastern time, and he wanted to go earlier, so it's an accommodation. That's in 2 weeks, August 14th. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
I think we're good.
Tracy?
Nearly 5 a.m. here. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. I want to thank you wholeheartedly for getting up in the middle of the night to
get
be
some
here.
Sleep, my friend.
Yeah. Do you work tomorrow? Do you work?
Yes, I am working tomorrow, but I'll be all right.
What is your real job? Just curious.
So I deliver glasses and stuff. Drive around a route. I just switch on autopilot. I can always be on Red Bull power if necessary.
Valid.
Okay.
Valid for that.
Get a little sleep before you go to work, please. I don't want you to fall asleep at the wheel and wreck before you even get here. So
I'll be fine. Don't worry. I've done all-nighters before, then done my job perfectly fine, and
I couldn't function.
No.
No way. I could function. Anyway. All right.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Claudio?
Yeah, just gonna say, I'm looking forward to T20 just like previous years. Don't really expect to win it. Just basically mainly just go out and have fun. And I know it's Steve. Yeah, Mets like try to push for Gamer of the Year, but I think it's gonna take a whole lot to really do it. It's like I look back 4 years ago when I first came to the Goblin Ghost. Like I didn't expect to even do this. Like I just want to play casual and then just build up to be talked about as a considered potential Game of the Year candidate. That's just wild for me.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is a grind, and but if one person can only show up for a weekend and win Game of the Year, I guess anybody can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll definitely see as we get closer, because now, time's running out, and I know for a fact, Doc, he knows because he said it himself. It's on video that he says he knows that the Zerst decision was not the one. But now that year has passed, so we're gonna definitely see how next week and heading into the anniversary is really going to play out, because there was so much different things this past year, from the challenge card to the changes of how they're looking at out of the box, who's been there, who it really will. I think this year's definitely going to change, because I know for a fact with the Zerst decision right now, he knows, but now I think this is definitely going to be the year of change. We'll see how it plays out, though.
I feel like Andrew could have the best odds, or Ben Falls, depending on how either of them do in T20. Like, I think if Andrew does his best, well, then you'd have to say, well, he did really well in T20, and he's got a whole bunch of records and house highs. You consider that.
Still building.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing. We don't know if he's going to be in T20 this year.
I
had to miss last year.
Okay.
I don't think he's going. I think I've asked him, and I think he mostly said no.
Okay.
So I don't think he's going. If Ben goes, then that will definitely
that would make things really.
That would probably solidify it if Ben signs up.
Yeah, that's probably true.
We'll definitely see. I know one thing I need to see.
If he wants to win Gamer of the Year, he's got to go, really. I can't see it happening if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ditto for Andrew if he wants to win Gamer of the Year the third time. He needs to enter.
That's true.
Yeah, he has to go as well. It's like, and
if you wanted to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, Zerst is the man.
Yeah.
He literally all over that dude's back.
If anyone does beat Zerst, then they'd be odds-on favourite to win Gamer of the Year.
I think it's automatic.
Automatic, or it would literally take a miracle to do it. Speaking of miracles, Allison is still wondering what the heck is going on. So
tell her she can come here.
Yeah. I did ask her. I was like, even though you're not in T20, you could just come up in here. She's like, no, I'm too busy. I'm too busy packing for Guatemala. She's leaving for Guatemala really soon.
Just pretend I'm playing the Drum Go Drum bind for.
No, for real.
It's 11 o'clock. So
I got till midnight.
I will call it. It is 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
about 3 hours.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
Well, this was interesting. Now that I've subscribed to StreamYard for a year, and then juggling more people in the on the stream that I had previously, and going completely off the cuff, mostly. I know I had notes from last year, but I think this worked out just fine. And I'll see you all next weekend. Not this upcoming, but the following.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I'll see you in a week's time.
As it was you in the US, Tracy.
Yep.
Go go take a nap before you go to work.
Don't worry, I'm going straight to bed after this.
I'm gonna be probably staying up for a little bit, working on behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Claudio, have a good night. Tracy, have a good night.
You too,
Brandon,
Steven.
have a good
See
night.
you guys.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
See ya. All right. That will do it for this edition of the Crimeycade podcast. I will be raiding the channel. Who am I going to raid tonight? Well, there's a few people that I follow that have been, well, they've all been streaming a while, but I will go ahead. Since he paid me a visit at work today, I will go ahead and give him the raid. The Brotherford, he is playing, gosh, an adventure game. Shurduncan Remaster Final Stream. Oh, it's Shurduncan HD Remaster Gate Rune War. So that will be, so we'll send the raid to him, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. I might do a special stream just to give the recap of what happened, but maybe Bloodcast will do a recap. But till then, I'll see you next week, or see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night, everybody.